green light to come on so that I know we are on first. Going live. We are live. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sports, we are here for a A-League game. Now this is going to be an interesting game between Macarthur and Wellington Phoenix. Now these two teams, obviously this is the first time they're ever going to play together because Macarthur is the fresh new boys on the block. They are the new team of the competition, and they were exciting after their first game win against the Western Sydney Wanderers, 1-0 there with a late on goal, but unfortunately they were deplorable. They were really, really bad in their second game, which was obviously against the Central Coast Mariners, who have won both their games so far. But yeah, look, Macarthur, they've got a good team there. They've got a team that can obviously win a few games this year. But unfortunately, it looked very, very bad in that second game. Wellington, on the other hand, they've only played one game, and they lost to Sydney FC 2-1. Two cracker goals to Sydney FC, though, kind of have to forgive them there. So this will be a game where we really see what Wellington Phoenix are made of and what Wellington Phoenix are going to bring this year. Obviously, Wellington have a good team. They are a team that should be pushing for that top 3 spot this year, and we should be seeing it in today's game. But I do think the Macarthur are going to give them a good run in today's game too. Big Post 6 says, hi, hello, champion, how you doing? Kay Patterson says, that Bulls game? Yeah, man, I know. Yeah, heartbreaking. AFL Tube says, good afternoon, mate. So about 5 minutes to go here until this game will get going, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. About 5 minutes until we get going. My prediction for this game, I'm probably actually going to lean with Macarthur here. I think Macarthur might be able to sneak this one. I'm going to go 2-1 to Macarthur. I think there could be a couple of goals in it. I think there'll be 2 goals at half time, and then Macarthur will, will sneak it. So Wellington probably are favourites for this one. I'm really not too sure what the odds are looking like, but I'll be leaning with Macarthur in today's one, and I'll go with Macarthur 2-1. I think that there's no way that Wellington don't score, but then again, Macarthur have a pretty good defence. Wellington's defence isn't exactly horrific, and like I said, both those goals last week for Sydney FC were quality goals. So, to get past that defence of Wellington, you need to score something good, and they did score 2. I think one of them was from a free kick, and the other one was just an absolute screamer too. So, will be interesting to see how we go, but how they go. Let me know what your score predictions are in the chat, guys. Let me know what you're thinking about in regards to this game. Oh, gee, sorry, I've got the cricket on over there as well. Chris34 says, what happened to the Fijian brother who lifted the ref and got sent off? I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. No idea what you're talking about. What's this one in? Is that the one that we saw about a long time ago, like months ago? That's ages ago. Shit, what are we talking about? Gee whiz, I didn't even remember what that was until I just thought about it. Like that's like 6-7 months ago now. AFL Tube says 1-1 draw. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, 1-1 draw is fair enough. Kay Patterson says Wellington 3-1. That's fair enough too. But I don't think that. I think Macarthur will have a bit of a better shouting today. I think that showing today. I think that second game was a bit of a shock for them. I think that they went in thinking they were the big dogs already, and I thought that they played pretty badly in that second game, but that first game they had the goods and they won it. So hopefully they can bounce back after that second poor performance and see how they go. Jet Allen says, when is an NBL prediction video? Just wondering. Probably sometime this week, mate. It doesn't start until next Friday, so I've still got plenty of time for that one to come out. But probably sometime this week. I'm not too sure when though. Can't promise anything just yet. But about 3 minutes to go here until the start. NBL should be good though. NBL should be good this year. I have no idea actually. I don't know if the NBL will be good this year. Obviously, a lot of the internationals have gone. It's just like what we've seen with the A-League. But I guess internationals are kind of somewhat coming in now. Mariners have 3 internationals that are about to come in actually. The Mariners are about to bring in a couple of international sneakies into their team to see how they go. So considering they've already won 2 out of 2 games, that might really boost their stocks. Brisbane Raw Post says, you have the old Knicks logo in your thumbnail. That's being so nostalgic vibes. Oh, yeah, true, actually. I just realised that. Yeah, fair enough. I forgot that I actually did that. Yeah, wowee. I actually completely forgot as I was doing that thumbnail that is the old logo there. About 2 minutes to go here until we get into this game here, guys. But yeah, I love that Macarthur logo. I should do an A-League logo. I do think I already have done an A-League logo ranking actually, but I should do one with the new logos, and I should do one with, because I think the old logos is what I did beforehand. Chris34 says, last night, bro, his team scored and the opposition team said it was the forwards. They checked it and it wasn't. Then the ref awarded the try and the Fijian lifted him to celebrate, then got sent off. Oh, true. I didn't even know about that. I haven't even heard about that. That's crazy. I should actually check that out after this stream finishes. I'll go and have a look at that. That's funny as. So he got sent off because he got sent off for lifting. Well, to be fair, he did touch the ref, I guess. So Brisbane Raw Post says Raw's logo is clean. Raw's logo is clean. Yeah, Raw's logo is pretty good, man. Raw's logo, I wouldn't put it up there as the best, but it's a clean logo. Yeah, I agree. Chris34 says it's trending in rugby. Yeah, I'll go and have a look at Reddit after this stream finishes. I'll go and have a look at Reddit. It should probably be one of the first things that comes up because that is funny. That's so typical Fiji, though. That's very typical Fiji. So what, they won the game in the last seconds or something like that, and then he celebrated. Yeah, that's funny as. All right, started streaming. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, My Football's actually got their shit together now. Good stuff. My Football has actually decided to get their shit together and actually start streaming on time. Beautiful. Here we go. The kickoff is about to happen. Oh, no, I forgot about the cowbells. Shit. Oh, I forgot about the stupid cowbells. Oh, no. Oh, it's a Macarthur home game. Oh, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. I forgot about the cowbells. Oh, so stupid. But the game will get underway here. So Wellington are really interesting kits they're in, like a turquoisey dark blue mix, turquoise and dark blue mix, which is what I'm not really used to here with the Wellington Phoenix. But I'm feeling Matt Derbyshire might get a goal today. Matt Derbyshire has not been great so far to start this season for Macarthur, but I'm feeling Matt Derbyshire will be able to get on the score sheet today, and I think he'll score something early first half, maybe get us underway. Zor Lewin says, home win or away win? I'm feeling Macarthur. I know they had a poor performance against the Mariners, but I'm feeling Macarthur. I think home win. I think home win might be able to sneak it, but Wellington overall have more, I guess, comfortability when you're betting with them because you know kind of what you're going to get with them. You know they're a decent enough team and they should be winning this. You know they probably are favourites, actually. I'm not too sure. They might not be favourites. We'll see how they go. Kay Patterson says, what's wrong about the cowbells? They sound stupid and you hear them the whole game. Literally, they just play them the entire whole game and it's very, very annoying. It's like the Vuvuzelas in South Africa, but worse. Worse than the Vuvuzelas. And you know if you're getting worse than the Vuvuzelas, there's something really bad here. But here we go, Macarthur with a chance already. Oh, that's a good tackle, actually. That's a very good tackle. That's a very good tackle there. Brisbane Royal Post says everyone on Instagram and Twitter are raving about the kit. I thought it was average because it doesn't look Knicks colours. Yeah, look, it's okay. It's good kit, but it just doesn't really suit the Knicks for me. I don't really think it suits the Wellington Phoenix. I'm not too sure about this kit for this team. But I don't mind the kit. I think it's still pretty decent. Macarthur, we're here with the ball. Ben Cook says, let's go Phoenix, New Zealand represent. Hey, getting around the Phoenix. And Macarthur will boot this one away. I just want to see a more exciting game than we saw last week with Macarthur. It was really poor. Even though they lost 2-0, at least sometimes it can still be an enjoyable game. It's like that Melbourne City versus Adelaide United game where I think it was 2-0 in the end, or might have been 3-0 in the end to Adelaide. It was still a very exciting game on both ends of the field. Michael Josh Lewis says, hi and congratulations on 8K subs. Appreciate you, man. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, obviously subscribe. We're here every single day. Just finished up a really energy-draining Bulls stream where the Bulls unfortunately only lost by 2, but it was a good game against the Lakers. But Phoenix here, no, that will go out for over the sideline. Last week, the Phoenix weren't bad, man. I know they lost 2-1, but they weren't bad to Sydney. And Sydney weren't great, but like neither team was great, but Sydney did their job. You know, that's the making of a quality team. That's the making of a championship-winning team when a team isn't that great, and yet they still are able to win the game like they did. So I really wanted to see the Phoenix against a maybe not lesser quality side, but a side that isn't the back-to-back champions before I really make up my mind about how they're going to be playing. If they lose this game today, then maybe I might start to think about how that was probably more like a poor game last week. But no, I think that Wellington Phoenix will get along just fine. Here we go. Phoenix here, driving inside the box. They're inside the box. He's going to whip it across. That's the back post. Oh, it's deflected. Oh, my God. Wow, I thought that was going to be a goal. It was deflected. It went over for a goal kick. I was offside. Gee whiz. It was offside. Oh, my goodness me. Wellington Phoenix nearly scored one there. Has he called offside, has he? Has he called offside? It must be, no. Oh, okay. What? Did he call offside? He never put his flag up. He never put his flag up there. Jamawi says halftime correct score, please. Halftime score, I'll go 1-0 Macarthur. No, you know what? I'll go 1-1. I'll go 1-1. Oh, yeah, he is offside there. No, he's offside. But he does play the ball, and he does touch the ball, so that shouldn't have been offside. But he missed it anyway. It would have been a corner, though. It would have been a corner, though. Salvador says 3-1. 3-1 half-time. I don't know about that one. I don't know about 3-1 at half-time. 3-1 full-time score could be likely, though. But I'm not too sure about half-time here. But 4 minutes in here, guys. It's still 0-0. Wellington had a decent little opportunity there to start us off. And the ball's going to come down here for Macarthur, and they're just going to whip this one straight back to the keeper. No, he's not. He's going to clear it out, Sushna. Oh, 3-1 full-time. Yeah, fair enough. So 3-1 full-time to Macarthur or Wellington? 3-1 you've got on the left-hand side, so I'm assuming that's going to be for Macarthur. I'm not sure if Macarthur can score 3 goals, though. I think they can score 2 goals. I'm not too sure if they can score 3, though. 3 is a decent amount to be putting past the Phoenix here, when they've got a pretty decent defence. I think a lot of A-League teams this year have a pretty good defence, to be honest with you. Brisbane Roar's defence has been pretty good. Melbourne City's was good until they got red carded. Adelaide United, they gave up 0 goals to Western United, and then they gave up 0 goals against Melbourne City. And Melbourne City had a lot of opportunities there. I haven't seen Perth yet, but Western Sydney Wanderers' defence is pretty decent. There's a lot of teams that have really good defences this year, actually. Ben B. Cook says, did a team pull out of the competition or was Macarthur just added? Macarthur got added in this year. Last year was Western United getting added in. This year is Macarthur. Wellington Phoenix with the ball here, outside the box. Another opportunity here. Get that ball on the left-hand side if they whip it in. Oh, straight to the keeper, though. Straight to the keeper. That is a save. Malossi Myers, they see the Bulls win. Unfortunately not. 2-point game, but very good game. Very, very enjoyable, fun game. But yeah, it was a very tiring stream because it was just crazy hectic in that last minute or so. Daniel says, I say 1-2 Wellington. Yeah, maybe. So far, they've had all the possession. I'm still saying Macarthur, but they haven't started off well here, Macarthur. They are just an absolute shadow of what they were originally. They were an absolute shadow of what they were in that first game against the Wanderers. But, it's only been 5 minutes here. Plenty of time for that to change. Salvador says 1-1 or 2-0 full half-time, sure. All right. I'll go 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1. I think there's going to be a corner here for Wellington, by the way. This will be a corner here for Wellington. See if they can whip something in. Wanderers last night had a nice little corner. That was a really good game last night between. We did stream it, by the way. It was Wanderers and... Who was it? Wanderers and who? Wanderers and... not Western United. Wanderers and... I can't even remember. Newcastle. Wanderers Newcastle. That's the one. Ashoki says W. All right, here we go. So, corner here from Wellington Phoenix. They're going to whip it in. No, he's not. He's going to pass it back here. Wellington going to drive around. He's going to have a shot here himself. He has a shot, and it's an absolutely horrific shot. That was going nowhere near. He was closer to hitting the bloody sign here in Fiji than he was to hitting that goal. Salvador says, Macarthur good at first half. Not really. They haven't scored a goal in the first half so far this season. They didn't score a goal against the Wanderers in the first half, and they didn't score a goal against the Mariners at all. So I don't know where you're getting that one from. Macarthur, and they haven't been good in this opening 6 minutes. The Macarthur haven't been good in the first half of any game really this year. Lewis Fans Football says, sup BK, hello mate, how you doing? What do you reckon about this game? So, Ulysses Duvia, 2018 Mexican League champion. Duvia, great play, man. He does really well there for the Knicks. So I'm expecting a lot from him this year, and I feel like the Knicks are as well. I feel like the Knicks are expecting a lot out of him this year. He's one of the primo players of the competition. But Wellington here, again, another opportunity coming for the Phoenix, and it's going to come away from the Macarthur. Good defense. Oh, good. Wow, that was close. Scrambling defense from Macarthur, but my God, Wellington are just pumping. Absolutely pumping right now in regards to their attacking opportunities. Astro Key says, will it be over 2.5? I think so, yes. I think so, especially the way Wellington are playing right now. I said Macarthur would score first, but I don't think so anymore. Jeez, Wellington are just absolutely peppering right now. So Franjic, if Franjic doesn't kick that one out and for a corner, that would have been a goal there for Wellington. Easy days. So 8 minutes in here, Wellington whip it in, and they clear it away. Oh my God, should have been a goal. Jeez, that was a volley from Rufer, but unfortunately it hits the roof. It goes over the bar, and it will not be a goal there. But my God, Wellington are just absolutely attacking right now. My goodness. That's a really good corner, though. It just bounces back to Rufer, and then Rufer tries to get on the volley, and it was really close. He tried to control it, but it still finds its way over the top of the net. Alrighty, Macarthur, they're in a lot of trouble. They need to get some possession going here. They need to slow this play down and stop letting Wellington have all these opportunities, because Macarthur have barely even had the ball. I'd say it's nearly 80% possession right now to Wellington. I can't remember the last time, if any at all, that Macarthur had any real possession. And here we go again. They lose the ball straight away. No, it's going to come away from Macarthur now and straight back to Wellington. That's what I'm saying. Wellington have all the ball here. That's a free kick to Wellington. Right now, it is just... every single time the Phoenix touch this ball, they hold it, and they hold it for the whole game. Every time Macarthur touch the ball, they give it away pretty easily, really simply, in the next 2 seconds. Lewis Transformer says, I think Macarthur will win 2-1. I said that too, but it's not looking great. It's not looking great. So 9 minutes in here, guys, and Wellington do have the ball again, attacking again. They're going to kick this ball down the sideline. No, they will not. They'll kick it back to the halfway point. All right, let's see what they do here. They're going to mess it around. Gonna mess it around. I mean, is Derbyshire even playing? Oh yeah, okay. No, Matt Derbyshire is playing. I was calling first goal scorer to be Matt Derbyshire, but jeez, I don't know how, buddy. Macarthur scored first goal here, unless it's completely against the run of play. Then again, yesterday was a completely against the run of play goal for the Wanderers. That was just completely random. So, oh, here we go. Davia. Oh, that's a great stop. Oh my God, defense from Franic. Franic has been unbelievable in this opening 10 minutes. He's literally saved 2 goals here in the opening 10 minutes. He's literally saved 2 goals here in the opening 10 minutes. Ivan Franic has been unbelievable here so far for Macarthur. Wow, Davia there. I think he can't really do much there. He whipped it in. It's a nice whipping actually, but unfortunately Franic has just blocked that one off. So it's 3 corners here already for Wellington. Another corner. Wow, corner after corner after corner after corner. So 10 minutes in here. And I thought it was a corner. It wasn't even a corner. Wow, that's a free kick. How is it not a free kick, Macarthur? No, that's a dodgy move there from the ref. That was a clear free kick there for Macarthur, but there will not be calls. And Wellington here attacking again. Wellington here with the ball again. They're going to kick it through and bro, what the shit are you doing, bro? That's an offside there against Wellington, but what is he doing? In the defense there for Macarthur, that was so strange. It was so all over the shop. That was a mess, but it was an offside there. An offside for Wellington. But wowee. Ask what's the reckon score going to be 2-1 Macarthur over the Wanderers. Well, they're not playing the Wanderers. But Macarthur, I said 2-1 before the game, but crazy to be predicting that now after how we've seen this opening stanza of the game. It's just been all Wellington. Like Wellington have completely dominated this start. Lewis Fans Football says Derbyshire is playing. I'm pretty sure he's in their line. No, he is. I saw him. He is. All right. Now they're going to whack this one away. Goes on the left-hand side. Straight to Wellington, though. Straight to Wellington. Wowee, this is so poor. Macarthur are genuinely playing like a 4th division team in the last 2 weeks. They're playing really poor. As soon as they get the ball, they kick it straight away. It's actually out of control how bad they've been compared to their first week. Muhammad says 3-0. 3-0 Macarthur. Are you drunk right now? You drunk right now? I don't know about that one, man. They're not playing well at all. Macarthur is Western Sydney, mate. Southwest Sydney. There's no way you could be saying right now, after how this game has started, there's no way you could be saying Macarthur went 3-0. Wellington have had like 400 opportunities. They've had 400 opportunities. But Wellington here, get the ball down the line again. Down the line again. It might be theirs. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a bad tackle there. That's a bad tackle. Fadiella says Wellington 3-0. Right now it's looking likely, but they still can't seem to find a goal. But Ivan Franic has literally saved Macarthur twice. Ivan Franic has literally saved 2 goals already for the Wellington Phoenix. But Macarthur haven't had a single attack. I haven't seen them around the box at all. They don't hold the ball. Here they have the ball. Here we go. Hold on. Let's count how long they can have it for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they're actually doing something decently now. As soon as I start to count, they're actually holding the ball around. See? Now they're holding possession. Hold the possession, and you might actually do something. Bob Reed says, hi, mate. 4-2 Wellington by far. So far to Wellington, well, they've been good so far, but Macarthur here attacking now. This is their first attack of the game. Ivan Franic gets that ball down the right-hand side, gets it to Sushayeta, and Franic will whip it in, and it's good clearance away there by Wellington. But at least Macarthur is starting to attack a little bit. At least they're starting to attack a little bit here. You know, that first 13 minutes has been poor, but they finally got something going here. Oh, Danny Genre. Oh, poor though. Poor. Should have been trying to pass that one. That's a free kick. Oh, man. Poor. Asher Key says, subscribe, watching you from Nepal. Get around Nepal. We have a lot of people who tune in from Nepal. It's really good. Good to have that area. A lot of people love the A-League over there. A lot of people love the A-League around that area. Brisbane Real Post says, best football game you've ever watched. Any league, plus A-League. Any league. Best football game in general. Like, obviously, I'd love to say Man City vs QPR, but that was the most frustrating game I've ever watched in my life. Best game. Jeez, I can't even think right now. I can't even think. There's a lot of games. There's good games all the time. I can't think of a specific game at this very moment. It has to be like a good game in general, rather than just a crazy ending or something like that. But if it was the ending, it would go to obviously Aguero. And that's going to be still, oh, wow. Macarthur going to kick that ball in there rather than giving away a corner. And they could actually counter here. They actually have time to counter if they want to. They will a little bit. Sushayeta will pass that ball back to Franjic, and now they're going to stay back. Wellington have had some chances to score. They have, yeah. They've been pretty attacking in this game so far. They definitely have been the better of the two. But, you know, Ivan Franjic has probably been the player of the game, to be honest with you. Ivan Franjic has saved 2 goals there as the right back. But they're going to whip this one in. No, he's not going to whip that one in. And they're going to have this one down the left-hand side. Lockie Rose. Is he going to whip it in? Is he going to whip it in? He will get it in. Oh, Matt Derbyshire. Oh, Rose nearly had it there. Good tackle there, though, by Franjic again. Franjic has been unreal. Franjic has been absolutely unreal in this game so far. He is just doing everything. He's doing absolutely everything so far. Signeri says Man City vs Tottenham in UCL semi-final. Yeah, but that was ruined by a really dodgy call. You know, unfortunately that was ruined by a really dodgy call there in the end. So, yeah, no. But it was a good game. But unfortunately that was ruined by a dodgy call by the VAR. So 15.5 minutes to go here 15.5 minutes into the first half here. Ricardo says, prediction. I said 2-1 to Macarthur. It doesn't look likely after the first 15 minutes, but they are starting to get back into the game now, and they are starting to probably dominate a little bit more after that early stanza. Here we go. Macarthur inside the box here. Inside the box. Rose. Unfortunately, a little bit too high there for Lachlan Rose. Wowee. A little bit too high there from Rose. It will be a throw-in. There. Alrighty, will be a throw in here to Wellington in their own half, but that was a decent delivery. Unfortunately, Lachlan Rose just wasn't able to get on top of that. It was a little bit too high. Ricardo says, got to win one at home. I agree. Yeah, but Macarthur were really bad in that second game at home, and also this game in their first 10 minutes, they were really bad too. But like I said, they have been starting to get a little bit more back on track in this game. They've started to put possession back together. They've started to have a bit more attacks. Krusty Buns says, is it just me or is that bloody cowboy they ring every few seconds the most annoying thing ever? I said this literally last week when we were streaming and this week when we're streaming. It is worse than Vuvuzela. It is worse than the South African Vuvuzela. And that's saying something. At least the Vuvuzela, you didn't mind for the first few moments. But here we go. Oh, ball whipped in there from Macarthur. Ooh, it's going to be taken away there by Wellington though. I honestly hate this cowbell ridiculously. There are teams who use it around the world. There are teams who use it in Australia, like your Melbourne Storm, but they use it very sparingly. They use it very rare. But Macarthur, it's like literally every 2 seconds, and it's so annoying. Like, it's stupid. It's really stupid. And that's going to be a easy save there. Easy save there for the Federici. Federici had a really good start to this season. Bob Reese is high, getting on 11. Go Phoenix, 4-0 to them. 4-0? Crazy. No, 4-0's not happening. 4-0 won't be happening, but good on you, champion. Appreciate your support for watching the channel. So 17.5 minutes in here. Federici hasn't really been called on too much despite the fact that there's been a lot of opportunities for Wellington. Ivan Franjic has basically been the goalkeeper from that right-back position. But here we go. Derbyshire. Derbyshire's in the box. Lachlan Rose going to whip it in. Lachlan Rose could whip it in. He's not going to. He gets it into Derbyshire. Oh, Derbyshire, what are you doing? I think that was a cross. Oh, they're saying he went for the shot. I don't know. If he had to go on for the cross, that was actually a good cross, and Derbyshire should have moved forward and probably put his head on top of that. Lachlan Rose gets back. Lachlan Rose has been good in this game. He cuts back, and I don't think that was a shot. I think that was a cross, and that was a really good cross in my opinion, if it was. And I think Derbyshire should have actually got ahead a little bit further, and he would have put a goal. He would have put a goal in the back of the net. Ricardo says, what games are you working through this weekend? I do all games, man. I do NBA, I do A-League. This is the last game of the weekend for the A-League. There is no more games. It was meant to be Brisbane Roar game tomorrow. Brisbane Roar versus the Melbourne Victory, but that got postponed because of the virus in Brisbane. Benyat's starting, by the way. That's good. Lachlan Rose here on the left-hand side. Lachlan Rose here again. He's going to cut inside. Gets it outside here. Meredith gets it in. Oh, corner. Oh, no. Goal kick. It's a ricochet. It will be a goal kick. Ignatius says Macarthur will win 3-1. I'm thinking 2-1. I think they've gotten back into this game now, and I think they're a lot more safer now than they were before. I'll go Macarthur 2-1 here. So 19 minutes in here. It is 0-0. But Macarthur, after a really slow start here in the opening 10 minutes, have really started to dominate this last few minutes here. All right, so Wellington with the ball. Disagree. I think that was a good tackle. There, but it will not be. It will be a foul. It will be a foul there against Jean Rowe. Danny Jean Rowe. And Phoenix here going to try and play out the back now. But yeah, obviously that Brisbane Roar game tomorrow has been postponed. So the next A-League game, I believe, is on Wednesday, or it could be Friday. Not too sure, but it is next week. Actually, let's have a look. Antung Masodani says 1-2. So 2-1 to Wellington. Fair enough. Wouldn't say necessarily no to that right now. No, not Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday? No, that's been postponed as well. Sorry, the next game is, I think, next Friday. I'm going to have a look. Next game, yeah, Brisbane Roar versus Central Coast Mount. No, that's been postponed too. Next game's next Saturday. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here with the A-League. The next game's next Saturday. It's all over the shop. My gosh. Muhammad says, please goal. Bomb Reasons 3-1 Phoenix. No, I'm saying 2-1 Macarthur. But, you know, it's going to be a throw-in here for the Phoenix in the attacking position. 20 minutes in here, 0-0. Ash Key says, your reaction is awesome. Man, you should have seen us. Oh, sorry, it's a corner here for Wellington. You should have seen our reaction to the Bulls game. My goodness me. My Bulls were so close. We were so close to getting a big win there, but unfortunately, LeBron, he did, well, not really LeBron. It was LeBron. LeBron had a good game. Good-ish game. But 20 minutes gone, and Wellington here. No, that'll be... Oh! No, that's going to be over the top. That's going to be over the top there, and it'll be a goal kick. That was a chance, though. He came in for a rocket. But it will go completely over the bar. So that's still 0-0 here. Very low scoring here to start off, though, but lots of attacking opportunities. At least it's a bit more exciting than what we saw with that Mariners and Macarthur game. At least a little bit more exciting from both teams. Krusty Bun says, I was so ready for the victory game as well, but I think it'll be good for us to have a break. Are you a victory fan or are you a Raw fan? I'm a Raw fan, so I would have loved to have actually played that game. I would have loved to have... To follow it up and try to got two wins there, considering we beat Victory last week. I was streaming that game. Very good game to watch. It was actually just an enjoyable game for anyone to watch. It was just a fun game, even though Victory fans might not be happy with it. But still, it was a good game. And I think that... Oh! That's going to be saved. I think that was... it would have been good for the Raw to keep the momentum up, because I think we've been one of the better teams to start off this season. Which is a surprise, because I didn't think we would be one of the better teams this season. Lachlan Rose here gets that ball through to Derbyshire. No, good defence there by Wellington. Sorry, good defence there by Wellington. It just does not look like Wellington to me. This looks like a Western United to me. You know, the kits they're wearing right now looks like Western United. Ask the Boss says Brisbane Roar has been postponed tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about, mate. We've been talking about that for the last 10 minutes. We've been talking about that for the last 10 minutes about Brisbane Roar being postponed. Krusty Bun says victory. So disappointed last time out against Raw in the second half, probably due to fitness and match sharpness. No, look, I just think the Brisbane Raw, look, I'm not going to lie to you, probably the better team this year compared to the Victory. I think Victory are a sneaky team to improve from last year, but I don't think they're that great. I think that as Raw are a good midfield and defensive team, just need to improve on their attack, and it was just a good game. It's just the Raw played better. They were the better team for the first 25 minutes of the game. Scored a goal and then went backwards and let Victory equalise, and then Victory dominated till probably about the 55th minute mark, and then it was all Raw again. I just think that, I think that the Raw are a very possessive, dominant team at the moment, and I think that the way they play is a lot better than what they actually were starting to play at the end of the year last year after Robbie Fowler obviously left. So I feel like people are just completely underrating them, but that's fair enough, because obviously they don't really have the names in the team to warrant a big-time, big-dog team, but I think people will start to respect them a lot more after they maybe they get a couple more results. Probably maybe 6-7 rounds in, people might start to respect them a little bit more. Ignatius says, I've met every Victory player when we're brilliant. Rani Navadi says 4-2 Wellington Phoenix. Wow, that's a high-scoring game, man. That's a high-scoring game. The way it's gone so far, there's a lot of opportunities, so you could see it, but in the same sense, the defense from Macarthur has been really good. Like, the defense from Macarthur has actually been really good, specifically Ivan Franjic. David Leonard says, you think there's a goal first half? Yes, I do, surely. There's still 20 minutes to go here first half, but I would say surely there's a goal in the first half, yes. But 24 minutes in here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're on your own here. We are here every single day streaming, having a good time. 23 and a half minutes in, and Wellington again, another corner. He whips it in, and that's going to be clearly kicked away. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff there, Macarthur. They're defending quite well. Rami says, no first half at full time. No, of course not 4-2 at half time. I'm saying there's going to be a goal here in the first half, because someone asked me if there would be a goal first half. Oh, that's a free kick. That's 100% a free kick. That should be a yellow card there too for kicking that ball away. Or at least a warning. At very least a warning there, Devlin. Dodie Hurlenbang says, chances Wellington for scoring first half? It's a good chance. You know, they've been playing well-ish. They've been going backwards in the last few moments. Macarthur have been the better team for the last 10 minutes, but the opening 15 minutes, they just kept attacking. And really, if you want Wellington to score first half, you'd be fuming about Ivan Franjic because his defence has been just absolutely unreal. How is that not a free kick there for Macarthur? I think this ref is being pretty dodgy here for Macarthur. I think he's giving a lot of leeway to Wellington Phoenix, and then he's giving every free kick to Wellington Phoenix. I think he's been a little bit dodgy here to start off with, but it is what it is. NRL Freaks, let's go to the Wanderers. David Leonard says, any team to score first half is at 110. Well, there you go. Well, it's only 20 minutes left. That's probably why, but... Oh, that's a bad pass. Ricardo says, Macarthur hits a banger soon with Benyard. Benyard's been good this season-ish. The first game he was good. Second game he wasn't great, but he was okay. Probably one of the more prominent. He attacked quite a bit. Here we go. Danny. Oh, Jean-Ro! Save. Danny Shonro gets the save there. Sorry, guys. There's like a little mosquito flying around here. So 25 minutes in here, guys, and Macarthur do have the ball here. Danny Shonro was going to have a crack. I still feel like Derbyshire's going to score, but I really feel like Derbyshire's going to get us underway here for Macarthur. He should have actually probably got a goal earlier on if he had have gotten forward a little bit more, but he didn't. So that's what it is. David Leonard says, I like your vibe, mate. Subscribe. Appreciate you, man. We're here all the time, having a good time. Even when it's not my team. Obviously, as you guys know, this isn't my team today, so... but we're always having a good laugh and a good time. So 26 minutes in here, Macarthur will have the ball. Ignatius says, I'm going to gift you subs. I don't think you can give subs on YouTube. I don't think you can give subs on YouTube. I think that's a Twitch thing, isn't it? So 26 minutes in. Macarthur definitely been the better team this last 10 minutes, though. 10, 11 minutes. Can they sneak something here? Wellington would be fuming. They'd be pretty unhappy if they don't score first here because they really completely, utterly dominated that first 10 minutes. 15 minutes, they were just like it seemed like it was going to be a ridiculous slammer for the Phoenix early days, but they couldn't score because Macarthur's defense is good. I keep telling people this. Everyone doesn't think that Macarthur's defense is good, but it really is. It's quality. You look at the way the season's gone so far, and realistically, the only reason they went down 2-0 to the Mariners was because they were pushing forward too much late on. 88th minute goal to make it 2-0 for the Mariners and steal the game. Besides that, it was a really against the run of play goal. But here we go, Macarthur here, chance. Oh, Derbyshire. Oh, he's gone down. Free kick here to Macarthur in a decent position. Here we go. Whoa. Eamon Wild to say, Blaze, hello, Shemi, how you doing? And also that Mariners, the Wanderers game, they didn't give up a goal, and Wanderers attacked pretty well on that first game too, but they just couldn't find a way past the back of the net. So, Macarthur's defense is good, man. Macarthur's defense is good. But 27 minutes in, and there will be a free kick opportunity here for the Bulls. They're the Bulls. People forget they're called the Bulls. I forget they're called the Bulls. But they are the Macarthur Bulls, technically. Eamon Wild says, I'm muted my TV and my commentary. The Cowboys are doing my head in. Man, I wish I could do the same thing. But I do kind of like to listen to the commentators as well. So if they talk about like an injury or something like that. But the Cowboys are so stupid, man. Truly. And they whip it in. Oh, chance! Oh, my God! Sushna should have scored. But that was, I think that was clear off the line by the Wellington defence. I thought that was going to be a easy Wellington goal there. It was a great whip in there from the free kick. My goodness me, a great back post ball there. But unfortunately, they couldn't get on top of it. So, wow, Macarthur, gee whiz. They are attacking right now. They are getting back on the attack. David Leonard says, what's your score prediction on the game based on how it's going? Based on how it's going 28 minutes in, I'd go 1-1. I'll go 1-1 here. I don't think I can give a winner. I don't think I can give a winner right now, but based on the way it's going, I would expect that Macarthur will probably dominate for another 7 or so minutes, and then the last 10 minutes of the half will be all Wellington. And that's just how it's gone. It's just so 50-50. It's back and forth, and that's going to come away here for... No, he was going to give a free kick there, but he decided against it. But Lachlan Rose here goes on the left-hand side. Oh, good defence there. Great defence there by the right back there for Wellington. Oh, that's a free kick for sure. And that's a yellow card, 150%. 150% there for Susna. That was stupid. Really stupid challenge there. Really stupid challenge. Ungal Manarang says halftime 0-4. If it's 4-0 at halftime to Wellington, buddy, I'll make you moderator of the channel, mate. I'll make you a moderator of the channel. If it's 4-0 at halftime to Wellington, I'll make you a moderator of the channel. There's just no way that's happening. I guarantee you, for the love of that's just not happening, my friends. So. But it's been a good game so far. Been an enjoyable game here. An enjoyable game. 29 minutes in. Both teams have had their opportunities. That's all you ask for in football, That's all you ask for. Both teams having opportunities, both teams pushing forward, both teams showing energy, and both teams are doing that. I was not thinking so early days, but it turned into that kind of game. And that's a great ball there. That's a great ball here through for Wellington. No, he's going to slow that one down. He's going to wait for all the Macarthur players to get back into defence. Oh, a little 1-2 there. Oh, corner. Wow, lots of corners here. Lots of corners here. And they're all for Wellington. I think it's like 5 or 6 corners here for Wellington so far. Jamawi says, Manarung, are you crazy? Manarung crazy, man. Manarung crazy, man. Crazy, man. All right, so Franjic again with the defence. Franjic in this first 30 minutes has been unbelievable. Like, he's truly been unbelievable. Jake Travers says, who you got tomorrow, Bills or Colts? I'm going with the Bills, mate. I'm going with the Bills. Yeah, he's 5 corners for Wellington so far, so 5 corners to 0. Macarthur haven't had a corner yet, but Wellington have had 5. Wow-wee. It's a lot of corners to have, and he whips it in. Oh, my God. That was the chance, bro. That was the chance to do it. That was the chance to put a heart dagger, bloody dagger through the heart, not a heart dagger. Dagger through the heart, but the ball comes down there for Wellington and he shoots it over the bar from about literally like 10 foot out. Literally like 10 foot out there. RC Calabria says, yo, Ella Chevy, how you doing? So he's missed that one. It's gone, buddy. It's gone into row Z. I don't even think there's a row there in Campbelltown, so at the back. So that would have gone into the train station there at Campbelltown. And that's a great pass there to keep that one inside. And Macarthur are going to kick the ball here. Oh, that's a free kick. That's a free kick. That's a free kick there. Jack Trevor says, you streaming any NFL games tomorrow? No, we're doing 3 basketball games, man. I didn't do much of the NFL this season, so we'll do that next year, but we'll be doing the basketball tomorrow. There's 3 games we're going to be streaming. Should be good. Muhammad says, goal. There is no goal, mate. There is no goal. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. You cannot trick me, my friend. I am watching the game live. I am watching the game live. You cannot trick me, good sir. Krusty Bun says, City Derby predictions. I think Sydney FC win. After watching Wanderers play twice, I think Wanderers were okay last night. I think they were fine. But I don't think they were too good. I think that they got the job done against a poor Newcastle Jets team. But Newcastle Jets were the better team, in my opinion. I thought the Jets were the better team, but they just couldn't seem to put the goal in the back of the net as much as the Wanderers did, obviously. I think that, and the Wanderers obviously lost that first game to Macarthur 1-0. Oh, here we go. Wellington here. Oh, he come off the line. Sweeper keeper. The sweeper keeper of dreams, son. Oh, Derbyshire. Oh my God, from like halfway nearly, he goes for a volley. He nearly got it too. Wowee. Oh my goodness me. Crazy stuff, mate. Crazy stuff. Antonio Panetta says, say hi to me. Well, hello. If you just say a comment, man, about the game, whatever, I read it out. So, but hello. But here we go. So Macarthur here. Wow-wee. Derbyshire goes bang first time on the volley, and it was just a little bit too high. He was trying to get the dip on it, but if that's what's to come here from Derbyshire, we could be in for something here. All right, 32 minutes in. 10 shots off target for both teams. 10 shots off target. Oh, here we go. Wellington here down the left-hand side. No team has had a shot on target. They've both had 10 shots. All 10 of them have been off target. And Wellington here, whip it out. But that's a bit unfair, though, to Wellington, actually. It's a little bit unfair because Franjic's defence was just unbelievable. They're going to counter here, get the free kick back. Yeah, thank you. Macarthur will get the free kick there. Jamawi says, Farrell full-time, Farrell for, not too sure. David Lennon says that Bills vs Colts tomorrow is a super good game. Yeah, it will be. I think Bills win, though. I think Bills take it. I think Bills might sneak that one. Antonio Panetta says, what do you think about the Glory this season? I'm interested to see how they're going to go, man. I'm looking forward to seeing their first game next week. I can't remember who they play. Maybe Melbourne City or someone like that, which is a bit of a thrown into the fire. But it'll be very interesting to see how Perth go. I can't really give you too much of a preview on them because I don't really know how they're going to play. They're an odd one this year. They're a really, really confusing one to predict. So I think Perth should be at least competing for a final spot, but they're not one of the primo teams. But Lachlan Rose here, get that ball back to Meredith. Get that ball inside to Meredith here. What are you doing, Lachlan Rose? He gets it inside here to... I'm sorry, Lachlan Rose, that was selfish. Oh, here we go. Free kick. I was going to say free kick here. But I'm sorry, Lachlan Rose, that was selfish. You should have got that ball into Meredith, who was running free. He probably passed the ball into Derbyshire, and Derbyshire would have scored. That would have been an easy Macarthur goal there. I cannot believe that he doesn't pass this ball here, Lachlan Rose. But at least he gets a free kick. At least he gets a free kick there. So who's going to take this one? Who's going to take this one? It's just on the edge of the box. It's a great position here for Macarthur. Great position here. So Benya is going to be on this. Benya is going to be here from outside the box, right directly in front. Joey, yeah, I've got the cricket on over there. They're right directly in front here. I think this is a really good shout here. This is a really, really good shout here for a goal. I honestly, Benya, this should be the first goal shot on target minimum. First shot on target minimum here. So 34.5 minutes gone here. What will Benyat do? Benyat. Wow, a lot of men right there in that wall. There is literally 7 men in the wall right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 men in the wall. Benyat needs to lift it. He needs to get some lift on it unless he's going to do it short here. 7 men in the wall. Wow, it's a big wall. From right in front, Benyat. He will lift it on top. Oh, save. That's a good save there. That's a really good save there. And it will be a corner. It will be a corner here for Macarthur. David Lennis says, I got Seahawks over Rams. Goff too inconsistent. Yeah, I got Seahawks over Rams. I got Seahawks over Rams. I think that'll be a good game, but I think the Hawks will get up. And the Hawks will sneak that one. Good shot there from Benyat, though. The keeper would have been pretty distracted by his own wall there. But good save. So it'll be a corner here for Macarthur, their first corner of the game. Benyat will whip this one in. Franjic is completely open on the edge of the box here. Let's see how Macarthur will go here off the corner. Benyat! And he will whip it. No, he's going to go short. No, he will whip it in here. Oh, good defense there. Very good clearance there from Wellington. Still going to be Macarthur's ball, though, down the right-hand side. If he tries to whip it in, he will get it through, and it will be, inside! Oh, my God, so close to Darvish. You get his head on that, too. See, that's the thing this so far this season with Macarthur as well, is they're so close to getting a goal here, but they just can't seem to actually get it done. But they're still here inside the box. He's going to whip it in. That's a big top up top, and Lachlan Rose, that's going to be a goal kick. Terrible. David Levin says, yeah, really good commentating. Appreciate it, man. We're here all day, every day. And Wild says, congrats on 8K, Blaze. Check the sub count. Yeah, man. Yeah, we hit 8K last night, which is good stuff. No. Yeah, but Lachlan Rose, I'm sorry, Lachlan Rose hasn't been that great today. He's been good with his movement. He's been good going down that left-hand side, but he's been selfish. He's been really selfish. Not been impressed with how Lachlan Rose has been in this game. I think he's been a bit selfish, but last 5 minutes, 80% possession to Macarthur, 20% possession to Wellington. And it's going to come here. By far been Wellington's half. Bosnich, I don't know what you're drinking, son. I don't know what you're drinking. This has been, probably the first 15 minutes was all Wellington, but the last 20 minutes has been Macarthur. So how has this been a clearly dominated half by Wellington? Are you drunk? I don't know what you're talking about, son. And come on, man. That's just unrealistic. But Wellington Phoenix here down the left-hand side. That's going to be a free kick, 100%. That should be a yellow card too. That's stupid. That's stupid there. Harrison James says, who do you think is going to win? Right now, it's looking like a 1-1 draw, mate. Right now, it's going to be like a 1-1 draw. But the way Wellington have regressed since that first 15 minutes, maybe Macarthur, but there's a long way to go on this one. And I don't know. I think it's going to take a bit of piece of magic for someone to score. But I think Macarthur have been closer. No, you know what? Wellington have been closer, but Ivan Franjic has been great defence, and Macarthur have had a good couple of opportunities too. But it's a very similar game. Very similar game here from both teams. Salvador says, please score last minute before half-time. There's still 8 minutes to go here. There's still plenty of time for a goal to happen here before half-time. And the way the game's been going, it's a free kick for sure to Wellington here. Free kick for sure to Wellington here. Eamon Wild says, who do Brisbane play next? I think Mariners on Friday night. That'll be an interesting one. I think we win, though. I do think we win. We were obviously meant to play Victory tomorrow, but that one was postponed because of the old Brisbane. So 38 minutes in here. Peanut Butter says, hey, BKR. Hello, champion. How you doing? And Wellington pushing forward here for Wellington. Good chance here for Wellington. He whips it in. Goal! Wellington Phoenix. They score a goal. Wellington Phoenix are up 1-0. And the Knicks are probably against the run of play there-ish. I guess they kind of got back into it the last 4 minutes or so. But that is a goal there for Wellington. It is 1-0 to the Phoenix. 1-0 to the Knicks. Say 1-0 to the Knicks. But at least that might make Macarthur attack more again. But this is what happened last week. This is what happened last week. The Macarthur just started to dominate the game, and then they let something go against the run of play. And it's kind of similar how that last goal was last week. But yeah, I feel like Macarthur will be disappointed with that one. And Knicks would feel like they deserved it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So 1-0 here to the Knicks with 7 minutes to go here before the halftime break, and that's a huge goal. As an absolutely massive goal there. Salvador says, make it 1-1 Macarthur. I don't know if they'll be able to score in the next 6 minutes, but I wouldn't be surprised. But David Ball there with a goal. His 7th goal of his 27-game A-League career. So 6 minutes to go here of the first half, and it is a 1-0 to Wellington after David Ball gets onto it in the middle of the box. Really open opportunity there from right in front. Eamon Wild says, great goal by Wellington. Yeah, it was a good goal by Wellington. And it was deserved too. You know, it was definitely deserved. Maybe not at that time, but it was definitely deserved. They had a goal here in the first half after how they've played. But that's a free kick here to Macarthur. Maybe they're going to play it on here. Macarthur going to push this one out right-hand side. Ivan Franjic gets it back here. And they're going to pass it back out to Franjic down that right-hand side. They're going to whip it in. Franjic does whip it in. Derbyshire! Oh, my goodness me. Meredith tried to get in there, and it will be a last touch off. It's going to be a goal kick. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick here. Cameron Lee says, born and raised in Manchester, England, but I love the Wellington Phoenix. Good on you, champion. You must be a City fan because obviously there's only one team in Manchester. But yeah, I getting around the Knicks over there in Manchester. Good stuff. What time is it for you? Like 8 a.m., 7 a.m.? 7 a.m. for you over there. JP21 says Macarthur will win. It's going to take a big effort to come back from 1-0 down here before half-time. But why did you choose the Knicks there, Cameron? Wait, all Blacks, New Zealand football. Why did you choose the Knicks out of all teams? Interestingly enough, that's a bit interesting for people obviously not from Wellington to go for the Knicks. But here we go, Derbyshire chance. Ooh. Salvador says, go Macarthur. Bob Reese is a United fan. Well, United suck shit. Mohammed says, goal. There is a goal. Yes, it is 1-0 here to Wellington. It is 1-0 here to Wellington. But Macarthur here kicked the ball down. It's going to come away here for Wellington again. They're going to have a chance here. Wellington. They're going to kick it through. Oh, bad pass. So pushes it back too far. There. So 4 minutes left here the first half. 1-0 to Wellington. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, guys. And subscribe if you are new around here. We are here every single day, so get around it. Cameron Lee says, because my stepdad from New Zealand. There you go. Get around him. Getting around the old Kiwis. So Wellington here starting to regain possession of the game. Like I said, this is what happens, man. This is what happens. The first 15 minutes was all dominated by Wellington. The next 20 minutes was dominated by Macarthur. And the final 10 minutes was going to be dominated by Wellington. I said this halfway through. AJ Ellis says, I had tickets to baseball all weekend, boys, but since I have already seen some games already on my hub pass, because the pass from Tuesday, what's going on here? What are we talking about here? AJ Ellis says, come on, Wellington. Cameron Lee says, I'm a Man United fan. Well, I'm so sorry to hear, man. I'm so sorry that you support the shit team there, but, it's what it is. Get around you. Get around you for getting around the A-League. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. So 42 minutes in here, 3 minutes to go of the first half, and Federici here is talking to one of the guys from Wellington for some reason, not too sure. Oh, wow, he's bleeding from the eye pretty badly. Bleeding from the eye pretty badly here. And yeah, he's head-to-eye contact there. It was obviously accidental, but Jovanovic, unfortunately... Wait, hold on a second. Why is Jovanovic getting angry there? Why is Jovanovic getting angry there? Like, dude, you're the one who put your head into his head. I wouldn't be getting angry at Tom Hamed there. That was your fault there, Jovanovic. Well, it's no one's fault, realistically, but if anyone was to take blame for that, you were putting your head straight back into his... I'm sorry, but that was unrealistic there. And while says Macarthur centre-back is a grub. Are you saying that's his fault? I don't think that's anyone's fault. I think that the Macarthur centre back there, I have no idea why. Jovanovic, why are you getting angry there? Like, I wouldn't say that's not deliberate at all, but it's frustrating to see someone having a real crack there. Cameron Lee says, what city are you from? I'm from the Gold Coast, mate. I'm from the Gold Coast in Australia. And jeez, that's a nice ball there for that goal. That was a really nice ball there to David Ball. Really nice ball there to Ball. Alrighty, so 43 minutes in here, 1-0 to Wellington. And Macarthur are going to have the ball here. They're going to push this one forward. Nice little work there. Nice little 1-2 potential. No, good defense there from Wellington. And good return there from Macarthur. And good return there from Wellington. Wowee. Ball back and forth. Ungal Manarang says, halftime 3-1. Don't know about that one, mate. Don't know about 3-1 here at halftime. I don't know about the moderator thing for you too, because I said 4-0 at halftime to Wellington, and I'd give you moderator, but I don't know about that 4-0 happening here, mate. Cameron Lee, do you support Central Coast Mariners? Central Coast is not Gold Coast, brother. Central Coast is in New South Wales. Gold Coast is in Queensland. I'm a Brisbane Roar fan. So Brisbane's here. Gold Coast is a little bit, like literally an hour drive. Thankfully. Here we go. Wellington here with the chance. They're outside the box. They're going to cut it back here. Cuts it back. Chance here. No, they've ruined the chance. They've ruined the chance there. Ungal says halftime 2-1 at least. No, mate. No, it's not. It's not 2-1. It's not at least. There's 1 minute to go of the first half. There is lucky if there's going to be one more goal. I'd be lucky to get one more goal in this first half. JP21 said, I wish I could see the game. Well, you know, that's unlucky, man, because I can't do it. Due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal for me to show you the game. It's illegal. Oh, Chancey Wellington. No. Good stop there by Federici. Federici comes off his line there. But sweeper, keeper stuff. CK Vibes says, what do you think about second division? We kind of spoke about this last night, mate. We kind of spoke about it. Ask me again at halftime. Ask me again in about 2 minutes' time. Ask me again and I'll talk about it. Because I might use that for my clip. Eamon Wild says, if there was another Gold Coast team back in the A-League Blaze, would you support them over the Raw? No. No, I wouldn't. BBL-wise, I would go for a Gold Coast team, but no. I've been... Oh, here we go. Lachlan Rose. Oh, maybe corner. No, free kick here to Wellington. I'm sorry. Lachlan Rose has been pretty poor in his first half. Lachlan Rose has been selfish and poor, in my opinion. But no, I'm still a Brisbane Roar fan. I've invested too much time into the Brisbane Roar over the years to not be a Roar fan there and go for Gold Coast. But I'd obviously have a soft spot for the Gold Coast. You know, but I'd be a Brawl fan, no. JP21 says LA Rose. Yeah, Lachlan Rose. He's not been great in this one. He's been a little bit disappointing. Been a bit too selfish and hasn't been exactly unbelievable. And when he's been pretty good in the last two games, he's been probably the more energetic. At least he's been active. At least he's been giving it a crack. But in the same sense, like it just hasn't worked out for him in today's game so far. And that's going to be a throw-in here for Macarthur. 1 minute to go here of added time. Salvador says Derbyshire. Well, Cameron Lee says, I can't watch the game in my country, so sad. Yeah, you can. My football on YouTube, man. If you're in England, it's free. It's free on YouTube, man. Free on YouTube. So Wellington here with the ball. Sorry, Macarthur here with the ball around the halfway point. 46.5 minutes gone. There's only 30 seconds left here. And Macarthur here playing around with the ball. They need to be attacking a little bit more. And they push it through here, And Macarthur with a chance. Oh, Lachlan Rose here still with the ball. Lachlan Rose pass the ball off, gets it off. Here we go. Meredith gets it across. Oh, my God. That was a chance there. That was the chance of the first half there for the Macarthur. But unfortunately, they couldn't get it done. But another chance here with 10 seconds left here of added time. They push it back. Macarthur's going to whip it in here. No, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. They're going to get it inside. And that'll be half-time. So half-time here in the Macarthur vs Wellington game. And it is 1-0 to Wellington. You can't say it's not deserved. You could easily say whoever's winning at half-time right now is the better team. And right now, you know, you can't complain about what the result has been. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Appreciate it. It shows me that you like this content. And also subscribe if you're new around here, obviously. Kurt Farrell says no chanting, shouting games. Yeah, no, it's not great. Scotty Burns says Bulls were close. Bulls were very close, mate. That was a really fun stream to do, but unfortunately, you know, they couldn't get it done in the end. Zach Levine, unfortunately, again with a very poor decision making in that last minute. It just happens with Zach for some reason. No idea what goes on there, but you know, it is what it is. But at halftime, I'd say the best for the game so far has been Ivan Franjic easily for Macarthur. He has saved them multiple times in this game. He has been the guy that's prevented the goal, multiple goals there for Wellington in that opening 10 minutes. So I'd say that, yeah, the best player of the game so far has easily been Ivan Franjic. But in the same sense, you know, who else has been playing well? Davia hasn't really done too much there for Wellington. David Ball obviously scored a goal, but, you know, I think Macarthur have been fine, but they just haven't had really the attacking prowess that they probably should. Lachlan Rose has been a bit selfish going forward. You know, who else? Derbyshire hasn't got into it at all. Hasn't really had the opportunity to get into it. No one's giving him any ball. Defense for Macarthur has been good through Franjic. Jovanovic is a bit of a dickhead. And yeah, I think Wellington, they've been okay, but I don't think any team's been super great here, but Wellington probably do deserve the lead, yeah. Salvador says, hope Macarthur can recover. Yeah, it's only 1-0 at half-time, you know? It's only 1-0 at half-time. Plenty of time to go here. Absolutely plenty of time to go. AJ says, Blaze, what do you think about second division? A good question. So I think we said this last night on the previous stream, but A second division would be great. Eventually, we all would love it, but eventually is the key term here. Eventually is the key word because it's not sustainable right now. We were saying that basically, like, a lot of the lower teams would love it, like your own MPL teams and your teams down there that could create that second division and that third division and get something going like they have in Europe and South America with the promotion and relegation. But the reason why it's not sustainable is because even though it's great for those teams, it's not financially sustainable for the teams already in the A-League. So say, for example, the Mariners, who are always struggling in the A-League. Maybe not this year, but still might struggle this year, but always seeming to struggle in the last 5, 10 years or so, 5, 6, 7 years. They always are just not great. Imagine they then consistently being down there, still getting money from the A-League and still getting financial revenue from TV sales, then going down to the second division. They can't financially keep up with having that drop-off from their TV sales, from their crowd attendances, because I can guarantee you there's going to be 3 people, Tom, Jack, and Buddy. Tomo, Jack, and Bill from the pub will go down for a bit of a laugh, but no one else is really going to give a shit because they're second division now. It's not like England where it's so deep-rooted. It's not like England where there's going to still be full crowds there for like Newcastle at St. James Park or Sunderland. They still don't get the crowd necessarily every game, and they're a very historic team with a great supporter base. So, I just don't see it being sustainable for those A-League teams losing all that money and going down to the second division. You could honestly see a complete drop-off, and obviously those teams from below come up and they get money, but it just doesn't seem sustainable right now. So maybe if we eventually get to a point, maybe 10 years, 15, even potentially 20 years on the track, you've got to think that long-term, then we might see something like that happen. It might be a lot more... there might be a lot more availability in regards to that. But for the time being, it just doesn't make sense financially for those teams already in the A-League because one team minimum will get relegated. 1 or 2 teams will get relegated. I'd say one team would get relegated, and I just don't think they could handle the drop financially. Kurt Farrell says, congrats on 8K. Thanks, mate. Davenda Merkin says, football is fixing. Every single stream, we have someone complaining about being fixed. Like, holy shit. Like, it's not fixed, man. It's not fixed, man. Desert Wi-Fi says David Ball from the Phoenix is English. Get around him. He had a good goal. It was a very good goal. Cameron Lee says, do you think more New Zealand class should be in the A-League? Or clubs, maybe, you might be saying. Do I think more New Zealand teams? No, not yet. Well, people don't really get around Wellington and New Zealand as it is. New Zealand is a rugby nation, so even rugby league is a little bit down over there. They still support the Warriors because it's still rugby, I guess, but they're all Blacks there. They're all Super Rugby Aotearoa. So with New Zealand, I would eventually love a rivalry there with a North and a South Island team, but Wellington don't have the support to justify a second team in New Zealand just now. So obviously that's still kind of going along the lines of the promotion relegation too, because what if, say, Western Sydney Wanderers get knocked down from the A-League, and then after that, the team that comes up is like a relatively, like a Western Sydney kind of team. I can't think of one off the top of my head in the NPL. Like the support-wise, it doesn't make any sense either. Like, it's just not like it is in England. In England, it's a lot easier. In England, it's been deep-rooted for ever since the start. It's not been something that they just thought about including because of somewhere else. They had it since the start. So they didn't know any different. The clubs all made financial commitments based on the fact that they knew what they were doing that year. They had the potential to lose it. They had the potential to gain it. But it's just not so dramatic compared. CK Vibes says, what do you think about Derbyshire? Hasn't had the opportunity, mate. No one's giving him the ball. He's not getting the ball. I think he's fine, but it's like he hasn't really had too much of an opportunity. Like, he's coming over from England where he would have a lot more ball. He's coming over from the English leagues where he would have a lot more positional chances. But in this league, he's just not getting the ball. He's not getting the actual passes to him. VTechio says, come on, Macarthur. Desert Wi-Fi says, football is the most played sport by kids. Football is taking over, so hopefully soon in the future, an Auckland team will join. Well, I would have to absolutely disagree with that for the time being anyway. I think that obviously, yeah, it's 100% football is the most played sport by kids, but it's also been the most played sport by kids in Australia for a very long time, and yet we're still in this situation. Until Australia starts getting and returning to being a quality team again, as a national team, no one's really going to take it long-term seriously. I think that really, everyone keeps talking about rugby league regressing. It is absolutely not. It's actually progressing. Rugby league has been making growth in the last couple of years compared to regression. AFL, there's absolutely no way you could say that's regressing. That's also been making growth. Rugby has slowly started to return again in the last 2 or so years. It's slowly starting to pick up again in Australia. The A-League obviously would have been getting up to a very close to, at least definitely third, but like a very close to significantly. What are you doing? I turned that on before though. Significantly picking up. Before in 2015, they were starting to make some ground road, but obviously the FFA made sure to stop that. But look, no, New Zealand, they're not anywhere, even in the next 20 years, should they be getting another football team. Not in the next 20 years. The next place should be Canberra, obviously looking towards Tasmania. You would love to see a North Queensland team or a Gold Coast has to eventually bring back a team. It just should happen. The only reason they're not here is because Clive Palmer is a twat. Without Clive Palmer, a Gold Coast more than likely would still have a team. And there's just too big of a population base to not have a team there. I'm from the Gold Coast. I'm very well aware the Gold Coast is a very 50-50 place that people obviously come to that already have a team from somewhere else. But in the same sense, it's just too big. When a team's doing well on the Gold Coast, they sell out crowds. Go back and look at 2010 with the Titans. Go back and look at the start for the Suns. When the Suns start doing well, they'll start picking up crowds. When the Titans start doing well, which we are, they will start picking up crowds. The virus obviously prevents a little bit nowadays due to the 25%, 50% shit that is happening at stadiums. But the Gold Coast is definitely a place longer term, like maybe 10 years on the track where they could think about adding in a team there again. But Tasmania and Canberra are probably the two predominant, specifically Canberra. Desert Wi-Fi says, do you think the Phoenix should leave the league and join the New Zealand Premiership then? No, absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying at all. Where'd that come from? Where'd that one come from? They definitely have the support to stay in the A-League, and everyone wants them to stay in the A-League. And there's absolutely no way that would be a decision that New Zealand would make, because that would just lose so much money, a ridiculous amount of money. They would lose a ridiculous amount of support, and it would make no sense as a business venture for the Phoenix. Maybe for New Zealand, the New Zealand local league, maybe, but Wellington Phoenix, that would be an absolute club-killing decision to do something ridiculous like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. Oscar Berg says Auckland. Yeah, Auckland's the next. If New Zealand gets another team, it'd be Auckland. If New Zealand gets another team, it'd be Auckland. But Wellington are struggling to survive as it is. Wellington could have easily been kicked out of the competition 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, they nearly had their contract torn up, or they weren't going to get re-signed. So they weren't going to be renewed as a contract. So Wellington Phoenix have had their troubles, but because people pushed so hard for that to stay, they obviously were able to stay. But I can't tell you the nitty-gritties of that situation. But obviously, it was a bit of a scary situation for the New Zealand football over there in the Wellington Phoenix. Cameron Lee says, what is AFL and a Northern Territory team? Northern Territory, no way. No, that's just not happening. And no sport will go there. AFL maybe one day, but not enough population there. And I don't know about the crowd there. It just doesn't make sense. Hopefully, maybe eventually, that could be genuinely. We're talking 30, 40 years before we even see people talking about Northern Territory. That won't be happening. Especially not in football. If anything, it'll be AFL, I guess. But they do bring rugby league games to Darwin from here time to time. I don't think they do AFL. So maybe they might be testing out the market there, but I don't think that Darwin gets too many big games. And the thing is, it's all well and good taking a game there once or twice, because that's a one-off, a two-off kind of system where people will be like, oh yeah, shit, yeah, there's a football on this weekend, let's go and have a watch the rugby, and then they don't have to go next week. But when you've got a team that's there who play home games there, and it's actually a Darwin-based team, you need to have the ability to know that they're going to get fans every single week. You need to know that it's not just a one-off anymore. They need to have the money where they're going to come back this week and then next week and then week off and then come back the week after. You need memberships. You need continuous support. So that is the problem with Darwin. That is the problem with Northern Territory. It's too small of a population up there. But they do have small teams and stuff like that, but they're not in any big-time professional league because of the population system and the fact that I just don't know how sustainable it is. Sport Reaction says, hey, they have a footy team called the Northern Territory Thunder. Well, that's great. That's not a major sporting competition. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. Cameron Lee says, Christchurch, they had lots of English people. No, I think if anything, it would be Auckland. Cameron Lee says, do you think there should be more games in the Women's World Cup in New Zealand in 2 years? That's in Australia and New Zealand, isn't it? Well, no, obviously. You need to kind of move it around, Well, why? Why would it? Why? Like, why should New Zealand get more games? What's the point of that? They'd obviously Australia was a significant portion of that, and obviously they have the bigger stadiums and they have more stadiums to move around. I don't know if they'll play at those significantly bigger stadiums, but it doesn't make sense. Why would they? Why play more at New Zealand? Like, what's the point? What's the reasoning? Sport Access, the Northern Territory needs a stadium that can close the roof. Exactly right too. Northern Territory doesn't have a stadium. That's another reason why Northern Territory isn't viable at the moment. By the way, guys, 4 likes away from 70. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're around here. We're here every single day. We've got 3 basketball games tomorrow as well, so definitely get around it. Cameron Lee says, do you think the Premier League should come to Australia just like the NFL comes to England? Would love to see it. You'd get the crowds. You would get the crowds. People do. You know, when Premier League teams come over to Australia to play a random A-League team, you get sell out games. So, you know, when I guess it was City versus Real Madrid, but that sold out the MCG, which was 102,000. It was crazy. I was there for that. I've logged it. Still waiting here for the second half, by the way, guys. There's about 2 minutes to go here until the second half gets up and going. Oscar Burke says, Blaze, you been to the Northern Territory? Not yet, mate. Not yet. Would love to go eventually. Obviously, with BKR Travel, my second channel. We'll get BKR Travel going. By the way, guys, I should actually put the link for BKR Clips because BKR Clips starts up 1st of January. Now, I'm going to be putting clips from this channel from tomorrow onwards. There's an A-League one from last night, a clip that goes up at about 10 a.m. Sydney time. I'm going to put clips up every single day, but I've got a third channel, BKR Clips, where I'm going to start putting daily clips up from my streams on that channel from the 1st of February. So I'll put the link into it for the next stream in tomorrow's streams. Brody Soccer says, was I up here? Was I up? Was up? I was here last night. Good on you, champion. Appreciate your support. AJ Ellis says, do you think the NFL should come to Australia? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, but it's not predominant. It's not really, because that's a bad time for, like, obviously the nighttime games here, unless it's midday. Midday is a good time for America. It depends, obviously, what time zone you're talking about, whether it be New York or Chicago or like Midwest or East or West, sorry. Very different time zones, but like 8 p.m. at night in Australia is literally like 3 a.m. in the morning over there in America. So it would have to be like a 1 p.m. game that would suit the American system, because obviously their night games happen at about 1, 2, 3 p.m.-ish. Whether it's in West is usually about 4 o'clock, when their games usually start at 9 o'clock over there. So that's usually a good time zone around that 2 p.m. mark. So it would just depend on that mark. Oscar Burke says, went to that Real Madrid Man City game, sold out MCG. Remember, it was 4-1 to Real Madrid. I do remember that. Pretty shit-ass game. I don't think anyone really cared too much because they were throwing the paper planes. Obviously, Australians aren't really, back then anyway, weren't really that big of football fans, especially Melbourne. Sydney may be different, but especially in Melbourne, people just started throwing paper planes on the pitch because they were so bored. And it was just not a great game. So that was not a great showing there for Australian football supporters. But to get out in 102,000, it was just because everyone knows Man City and everyone knows Real Madrid. It wasn't really because the people going for the football. All right, so second half is about to get started here, guys. Cameron Lisa, do you wish there was more Pacific Islanders in the A-League? As a person who lives in Fiji, and as a person who is a massive supporter of Pacific Island sport, I don't think so in the A-League. No, because obviously Fiji doesn't have a good football. I've been to Fiji games here, Nandi. We've seen vlogs on the channel where I've gone to the games here. It's not good football, man. Tonga's not great. Samoa's not great. It's not a sport that the Pacific Islands are really known for. So, rugby, yes. Football, no. Cahill is Fiji. Good luck calling Cahill Fiji. Good luck calling Tim Cahill Fijian. David Lennon says, you think Macarthur score? I would assume so, mate. I would assume so. But it's not looking the greatest right now. But it's 1-0 here, Wellington. Macarthur will start off with the ball. Let me know what your score predictions are, guys. I'm going to go with 2-1 Wellington now. I did say 2-1 Macarthur beginning of the game. Half-time I changed it to, I'll go 2-1 to Wellington. I do think Macarthur should score, though. Desert Wi-Fi says lots of late goals. Has there been? I guess after the 20 minutes, class is late, sorry. Yeah, there has been. Yeah, the Adelaide game, there was a couple of late goals there. The Macarthur game against the Wanderers was a late goal there. Brisbane Roar had a couple of late goals against the Victory, but in the same sense, it wasn't really that late. That game was pretty much done in the 65th minute or so. DJ Burns TV says, Roy Krishna is the only real good Islander who is a legend for the second best A-League team. Yeah, Roy Krishna from Fiji. What a bloke. Great player, Roy Krishna. Where is he at now? He's in the Indian Super League, isn't he? It's an ISL. I think it's the Indian Super League that Roy Krishna's at right now. Simon Hughes says, the Solomon Islands and Vanuatu and New Caledonia would be more into football. Yeah, but they're absolutely horrific. Like, no offense, I love the Islands. You guys know this. I'm a massive advocate for Islanders in sport, but rugby, you know. Oh, here we go. Macarthur with a chance. Macarthur with a chance. Going to whip it in. Good whip in. Oh my! What was that? What the shit? What was that? Couldn't get it on target there, Sushna. Derbyshire was up very high. That was just, unfortunately, the ball was a little bit too high for him. But no, Vanuatu, you're right. You're 100% right, though, Simon Hughes. You are 100% right in regards to that, but they are horrific. David Leonard says, you think Macarthur score? Well, I just answered your question, mate. Sport Reference says, Cook Island would have a good rugby team if they all played. Yeah, they do. They have a good rugby league team going into this Rugby League World Cup next year. This year. I keep forgetting it's 2021. But here we go. So that's going to be a throw in here for Wellington Phoenix. Cameron Lee says, why did Wellington Phoenix hate Perth Glory? It's just classed as a distance derby. They don't really hate each other. It's all a bit of a laugh, really. It's just because they're obviously so far away from each other. You know, to get from Brisbane to Perth is like literally like 5 hours or 4.5 hour flight. It's longer to get from Brisbane to Perth than it is from Brisbane to Fiji. So then you add in the extra 2 hours to get to New Zealand. So it's like a 7-hour flight, I think it is, or whatever it is. So that's why it's a distance derby. Cameron Lee, oh, that's right. I already answered that question. All right, so 47 minutes in here, guys. It is 1-0 here to the Wellington Phoenix. And Macarthur have the ball here in their own half. They need to get a little bit more attacking here, though, Macarthur. They need to start really pushing forward a little bit more here. DJ Burns TV says, I just hate Perth, period. Why? Why? Obviously, I'm a Geelong fan, so Geelong and West Coast have a bit of a rivalry. But like, I don't mind Fremantle, get around Freo. You know, they're a young team up and coming. Perth Glory, I don't really have a problem with them. I guess Perth have a big problem with Brisbane Roar, though. There's a little bit of a rivalry with Brisbane Roar, but because of the grand final. But in the same sense, I don't really care too much about Perth. I don't have a problem with them. I've been to Perth. And it's going to be cleared away there from Wellington. Cleared away. That's what enters a hate Perth NBL team. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, chance here. He kicks it over the top from halfway, and it will go out for a goal kick. But Federici, the sweeper keeper of dreams, was not. He was dreaming, but he was too far away. Very, very far away there. So the sweeper keeper nearly gets done dirty from halfway. But yeah, the NBL team I'm not a big fan of. No, I do hate the bloody... I am not a big fan of the old Perth NBL team, especially considering how bullshit it was for them to win the title last year under very, very controversial circumstances. Just boneheaded circumstances there for Perth to win that NBL series. But, you know, it is what it is. You just have to deal with it. Cameron Lee says, do you think we should say soccer or football? I call it football. But, you know, anyone can say whatever they want. Americans call it soccer. You know, Australians call it soccer. You know, it is what it is. Whatever you want to call it, but I call it football. That's because I've grown up with football my whole life. But 49 minutes in here, Wellington are going to attack. They're going to come through the middle here. Anything going on? Not really too much going on right now. Please no spamming, Fernando. Appreciate your comments, man. Please no spamming. So 50 minutes in, so 40 minutes to go here, and Wellington here got the ball. And they're pushing forward now. Now. Oh, free kick. De Villa gets chopped down there from Bernat. Bernat gets chopped down, and De Villa will get the free kick here for Wellington. That was a nice little play there, though, to get that ball through. Someone here says it's kind of a thing with New Zealand sporting teams and Australian competition, so you have to have rivalries. Yeah, so you have rivalries with Perth teams. What? I don't think the Breakers and Perth have a rivalry, do they? Do Perth and the Breakers have a rivalry in the NBL? I'm not sure. Cameron Lee says that was like a basketball version of the soccer semi-final. Yeah, fair enough. Soccer. Yeah, get around Americans saying soccer. We have a lot of Americans on the channel who obviously Bulls streams and Cubs streams, but yeah, I love how they say soccer. Get around the soccer, man. Get around soccer. All right, so free kick here. Tomer Hamed still bleeding from his eye right now, on the left eye. Still, they do have a rivalry. Perth and the Breakers. I would have thought Perth and Sydney would be more of the rivalry there. I guess Brisbane and Sydney are always going to be rivalry, and just because of the fact that Brisbane and Sydney are Queensland, New South Wales, and Queensland, New South Wales, we hate each other. Because of, obviously, origin. But 50 minutes in here, and Wellington here with the ball. Hamed will come off for Sotirio. So Sotirio is on here for the Phoenix, and that's going to be a nice run through there. It's going to be a free kick there for Macarthur. Free kick for Macarthur. David Lennon says, yeah, I'm from Miami. We say both, though. Ooh, interesting. I don't really know too many Americans who call it football. Because obviously football over there is NFL, American football. From Miami, though, how's Miami doing right now? I haven't been hearing too much about Miami lately. Obviously, we all know it's a bit of a mess over there at the moment. So we've been hearing specifically from like Washington and stuff like that. But man, I just want to move to Chicago, man. But I can't do that for a few years now. I was planning to move to Chicago in the next 3 years, but I don't know how likely that's going to be happening. Declan Smith says, who scored for Wellington? It was David Ball, mate. David Ball. There's only one David Ball. One David Ball. There's only one David Ball. OB Gaming says, Lakers beat Bulls. He. I love how you're laughing. Man, if you're a Lakers fan, I wouldn't be laughing. Like, you guys should have won that game by a lot more than you did, but you guys were poor, man. You nearly got beaten by a team from the Bulls who shouldn't be making the playoffs. Well, should. I think so, but most others don't. I wouldn't be laughing, man. I'd be saying, like, shit, I can't believe we nearly lost that. Lakers weren't great, mate. It was a thing that showed that, geez, the Lakers aren't looking that great this season. They lost to Spurs yesterday. My goodness me. Oh, chance for Davila? No. I said, I know. Well, if you know, you wouldn't be laughing because it was poor. It was a real poor performance. DJ Burns TV says, oh, yeah, Sydney are wankers and Melbourne teams are always... Okay, well, what's this going on here? Like, what's going on here? David Lent says, my pop's from Chicago. I'll get around. Do you watch American sports, man, too? We do a lot of baseball and basketball on the channel. Can't wait for my Cubbies to return. Where's my Cubbies hat? Do I have my Cubbies hat here? Oh, my Cubbies hat's not here. Damn it. Should have my Cubbies hat before. So 53 minutes in here, and Wellington are pushing forward. Wellington been the better team in the second half. Considering they're up 1-0, you wouldn't expect it. And yeah, Wellington here pushing forward down the left-hand side. Going to whip it in. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Actually, it was a good tackle, sorry. Good tackle. It looked bad originally, but it was actually a really good tackle. Franjic has been the best player so far for both these teams. Cubs and Bulls fan, get around him. There you go. Well, you're going to love this channel, mate. You're going to love this channel. Here we go. Lock and Rose here. Lock and Rose. Oh, save. Basically straight to the keeper, but Lock and Rose had a shot at least. Had a shot. Ungal Manarang says full-time 6-0 should be for sure. If it's 6-0 full-time right in this game to the buddy Wellington Phoenix, I'll eat my hat. I'll eat this hat on stream. I'll eat this hat right here on stream if the full-time score is 6-0 to the buddy Wellington Phoenix. I'll eat my hat on stream. All right, so 53 minutes gone here. Lock and Rose again. He's going to push this one through. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. That's got to be a free kick. It is a free kick here. No! It's going to be... it is going to be a free kick. It's going to be a yellow card too. Yellow card here for the Wellington Phoenix. 54 minutes gone here. First yellow card. Main sports teams are Arsenal, Colts. Oh, Colts. Bulls and Cubs. Yeah, well, the old Bulls today were very close. Very close. I'm very happy with that performance from us. JP21 says, come on, Macarthur. Yeah, yellow card. Manarang says, full-time at 6-0 should be for sure nothing possible in God. You've had a bet here, haven't you, mate? You've had a bet here, because there's no way anyone's realistically saying 6-0. But Benyat here for the free kick from in front. It's a decent shot opportunity here. Tosh Babaki says, both teams will score. I think so. But I definitely pray for you in regards to supporting Arsenal, mate. They're they're a team you need to pray for right now. So 55 minutes gone here. Benyat with the free kick. Can he bend it in, Benyat? Bend it, Benyat. Which way is he going to crack it? From about a decent way out. It's still a decent way out. He would need to get a really good connection on this. He puts it over the top and... oh! Misses it. It's a goal kick. Goal kick. DJ Burns TV says, although we're absolute rubbish. Arsenal are rubbish, yes. Arsenal are rubbish. Yes. There's no doubting that one, my friend. There was no disagreeing with that one, my friend. But still a decent shot there from Benyat. Unfortunately, which is a little bit to the left. Unfortunately, he just couldn't put it on target. 1 like away from 70. Hit that thumbs up button right now if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're around here. I'm going to give you 5 seconds right now to subscribe if you haven't already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. You better have subscribed, otherwise you're banned. All right, so that's going to be throw in here from... No, it's going to stay in. No, it'll be throw in here for Macarthur. Throw in here for Macarthur. All right, yeah, I think this game could still be 1-1. I mean, like, this game's all over shop. You know, this could easily finish 1-0 still. This could easily finish 1-0. It wouldn't be crazy to see a 1-0 here. Cheng Hong says 0-1 full time. Like I just said, it wouldn't be crazy to say it. You know, both teams are, I guess, slowed down here in the second half. Wellington have tried to possess the ball a little bit more. Macarthur are doing what they normally do and hold the ball but not do anything with it. Here we go. Chance, though. Chance here. Oh, cuts inside. Good little play there, but nice play. Even better play by the Wellington Phoenix in defence. I will be streaming Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. And chance here. Rose. Oh, man. Unfortunately, just couldn't get on top of it. Mark Atherton says, why is Brisbane Roar versing Victory again? Well, we're not. It's postponed. We were meant to play them tomorrow, but we're not. It's postponed. Ungan says, are both teams playing good, dude? Not really. Both teams are playing okay. You know, there's nothing special about either team here. They're both just doing their job, really, getting by. And really, as a Wellington, if you're a Wellington fan, you'd be very happy with that. If you're a Macarthur fan, you would not be happy with that. You want to see a lot more here from. You'd want to see a lot more here from Macarthur, considering they're down 1-0 right now. It's not great. Dino Burns says we're in lockdown. JP21 says Rose, man. Yeah, Rose has been very selfish in the game. You know, he's been active, but he's also been very selfish. He's been selfish, man. Very selfish, man. Kurt Farrell says good stadium. Oh, that's okay. Campbelltown's not great. I've been there. It's not great. It was good when I went there for Samoa versus Tonga and Fiji versus Lebanon, but it's not great, mate. It's not great. So Action says, Papua New Guinea have a rugby union team? I'd assume so, but it wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be great. They don't care about rugby union. They care about league. They're only league. They're league. They care about... I guess they have a little bit of football love, as in soccer. Tommy Orr might be coming on here for Macarthur. The old Tommy Orr. About to come on here. The Socceroo. Ben Cooks, is that you cricket fan or not really following the Australia? I was watching it before. It's on the screen over here, but it's obviously stopped now. But it was on the screen while I was watching this game. But Macarthur here, good defence. Good defence there. Oh, that's a handball. That was a handball, I think. And comes out here for Macarthur, and they head it away. Easy head away, and he heads it away again. Benyat heads it away. Cameron Lee says, do you think Central Coast Mariners Stadium is funny because they have a Tornado sauce bottle? Yeah, no. I'm kind of used to it now. It was funny at the start, but it's kind of like the norm now. And that's going to come way around here. Still to Macarthur. Oh, he's headed it straight to him. No, it's going to go there from Tavia. Wowee. Wellington here got all the ball. Like, truly. Oh, chance here. He stayed on side here. He stayed on side of Wellington. No, he's going to get pushed a little bit too far wide, though. A little bit too far wide. Macarthur inside the box. Wellington inside the box. Have a shot to VR. Oh, blocked again. And Macarthur might come away with this one. Macarthur will come away with this one. They can counter this. Lachlan Rose is down the left-hand side. They're going to counter this. The counter of dreams is 2-on-3, though. Lachlan Rose still going forward. Oh, good defense, though, from Wellington. Good defense. And Lachlan Rose, yet again, selfish. I'm sorry, but Lachlan Rose is a selfish player. Oscar Burke says, in 2022, Australia and New Zealand could meet in a two-legged playoff, just realised. For what? What's this for? Mark Atherton says the Cowboys in the full force. Yeah, it's shit house, man. I hate this shit. I hate this stupid cowbell shit. Stupid. Still 31 minutes to go here the game, though. But you definitely be feeling a lot more comfortable if you're a Wellington fan. Cameron Lee says, how do you feel about Brexit? No, we're not getting to Brexit. What I think about football is that I don't think it will change much. I think that people are overhyping it. I don't think it'll change much. There's just too much money involved for it to change much in regards to football. JB21 says 1,001 Macarthur are going to win. Don't think so, mate. They're lucky to score a goal right now because Lachlan Rose doesn't know how to pass the ball. If he does pass the ball, it's good. If he passes the ball, it's a really good pass. If he doesn't pass the ball, it's always... Well, he doesn't really pass the ball. So if he passes the ball, it's a miracle. But he doesn't usually pass the ball, the old buddy Lachlan Rose. He's been really selfish today, unfortunately. Dictor Burns TV says the Cowbells were pissing me off. I thought that it was a drill at one point. Nah, man, last week was worse. This week's been bad, but it's not been as bad as last week. Last week was horrific. It was just every 2 seconds. It was just playing the whole time. So Tommy Orr is about to come on here for Macarthur. Not coming on right this second. Oh, no, he's going to come in right this second? Yeah, he will come off. VAR here. What's this for? There could be a red card here. VAR. Rufer goes in and puts his... Okay, is it this challenge? I don't think that's a red card, though. I don't think this is a red card. It's boot on boot. There's no way this is a red card. They're saying it on Rufer here for Wellington or Jean Rowe, maybe? I think they're saying on Jean Rowe. Or they're putting out the leg here, maybe. He's got his hand in his pocket. No. Oh, what? They're bringing Rufer here. He's seeing a yellow, is he? This is a yellow. No? No yellow. Red. A red card. Oh my God. That's extraordinary. That is an absolutely bullshit call. That's a red card for Wellington. I'm sorry, but I disagree completely. I don't think so here. I don't... is it the second one here? I don't know about that. That's crazy red card there for Rufer. There's no way. I'm actually confused as shit here. That is actually outstandingly wild. That is wild. DJ Burns TV says he can no longer ref in this league after that call. How is that a red card? A straight red card. Yeah, Mark Boston just said, I think the VAR has been absolutely exceptional this year, and he's right, except for that one, and he just said, and that is actually baffling. I actually don't know how you could possibly give a red card there. That makes zero sense. So Alex Rufer will come off here for Wellington. That is one of the worst decisions I think I've ever seen. So the VAR, if this is down to the referee chooses to. The VAR says, look, this might be a situation where you might want to have a look at. The referee then goes and has a look at it, and he gets a red card for that. I'm sorry, but that's outrageous. That's outrageous. Rufer, I'm sorry, mate, but I think you've been done dodgy here. I think you've been truly done dodgy there. Sport Action says, have you been a red firm before? Yeah, mate. Wow. So 1-0 Wellington here, but they've got a red card. And they're going to bring on Redenton here for Devilla. So defensive midfielder will come on here for Ulysses Devilla. So now the rest of this game is going to be all Macarthur. AJ says he has to challenge it after the game so he can get off. 100%. He should be getting off there. If he doesn't get off, that's ridiculous. Because there's no way that's even... I think maybe, if you're lucky, he gets a yellow card there. But I still don't even think that's a yellow card. It's just the way he fell. Owen Foley says one of the worst VAR decisions I've ever seen. Well, look, you can't blame VAR here. VAR tells the ref, you might want to go and have a look at it. There is a potential for a red card here. So then the ref then goes down there, has a look at it, and he decides whether it's a red card or not. He decides whether to give it. So it's the ref's fault here, man. It's not VAR's decision. VAR didn't give the red card. It was the ref who gave the red card because the VAR told him to go and have a look at it. I think a yellow card... Yeah, 100% right, TJ Burns TV. I think a yellow card is harsh. Ben Cook says this is one of the worst things in football that players exaggerate challenges to get opposition players sent off. Harley touched him but falls to the ground for screaming. Well... I don't think he expected a red card. I don't think he was going to the ground screaming expecting anything but maybe a free kick. I don't think anyone in their right mind would have expected anything but a free kick. I was originally thinking it was on Macarthur for Jean Rowe. That is outrageous. Owen Foley says, Macarthur still won't score a goal, useless. Fair enough. Owen Foley says, agree, but VAR didn't have to draw that to his attention as that is never even... It's not... No. Oh, Wellington here. Wellington! Oh! Save. Oh, chance again. No. Clears it away. No, there's no onus of that call. No onus. No onus whatsoever goes on to the VAR there. No onus. They suggest the ref to look at it. They don't tell you, give a red card. They suggest the ref to look at it. He makes the decision wholeheartedly in himself whether he believes that is a red card or whatever it is. That is on the ref. That is not on the VAR. AJLS says the second touch, he barely touched him. Absolutely outrageous. DJ Burst TV says he doesn't even intentionally kick him, and also the red card is a challenge on Rufer. Crazy. Alrighty, so Xavier Brown says hello. 66 minutes in here. 1-0 lead of Wellington. I'm just a little bit in shock here, lads. I'm a little bit in shock. A little bit in shock that actually happened. Wellington going on the right-hand side. Oh, comes away here for the... It's going to come away from Macarthur. Benyat gets it over the top here. Chance here for Derbyshire. Derbyshire. Oh, it's a goal, Derbyshire. No, sorry, Sushayeta will score a goal over Macarthur. I'm sorry, but if you're a Wellington fan, you're fuming. I'm sorry, but if you're a Wellington fan, you are fuming right now. You are fuming. That is a goal, Macarthur. It is 1-1, but if you're a Wellington fan, you are absolutely fuming. So, Soteria lose possession. Benyat with a beautiful ball over the top there. And Macarthur go and score. That's a beautiful ball there from Benyat, bud. That's a beautiful ball from Benyat. Benyat over the top. Gives it off to Sushayeta. And wowee. So it's 1-1 here, and I really feel like Macarthur are going to win this game now. I really feel like Macarthur are going to win this game. Sushayeta, that's a great goal too. Very strong goal. Very strong goal there from Macarthur Sushayeta. 13 games, 3 goals. Very strong goal. AJ says, I don't think they deserve that goal though. Agreed. 100% agreed. It, like, on the merit of the play itself, fantastic goal. But I feel like there's an opening there because there's no... I feel like there's an opening there because of the fact of the lack of a man. So it is 1-1 right now, but I'm expecting Macarthur just to continuously attack here, and they're probably going to score. Kurt Farrell is not happy, VAR. Owen Foley says, thoughts on Lockie Rose? I thought he was really good in his opening 2 games, but this game he's been very selfish. I think he's very active, but I thought this game he's been very selfish with a lot of his chances. But I think he's definitely a good player up and coming, yes. Speedy Jackson's Ben Yard's the GOAT. Yeah, great pass there. Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass there. Hey, moderators, please time out spammers. Ben Cook says, don't worry, we're used to it. All the New Zealand teams in Australian competitions get discriminated against. Breakers, Phoenix, and don't even get me started on the Warriors. Oh, bro, now we've got the Warriors fans talking shit. Man, there are literally 5, 6, 7, there's like 12 teams that in the NRL that get harshly done against because they're not the big teams like your Roosters, your Storm, and your Broncos. You know, and then Broncos fans have the audacity to say that they get harshly criticised, harshly done. Don't start me on bloody Warriors getting unfairly disadvantaged compared to like literally 8 other teams who are in the exact same position as them. You could talk about the Tigers, you can talk about the Titans, you can talk about the Cowboys, you can talk about the bloody Sharks, you can talk about so many teams. Maybe not Sharks actually, maybe not Sharks. There is a lot of other teams that get harshly done there. That's just because of the poor refereeing standard. Sport Reaction says Wellington don't deserve to win this game. Disagree. Wellington don't deserve to win this game. Disagree. They shouldn't have a red card. They were up 1-0. They wouldn't have had a red card. Sorry. No, I disagree. I don't think Wellington don't deserve to win this game. I think that they would have won the game if it wasn't for that red card. All right, so 69 minutes gone here. Roosters, Storm, and John goes are linked off to other refs there. Fair enough. All right, so Macarthur here attacking again. Maybe ball over the top. Get the ball at the right-hand side. Whip this ball in. Whip it in. Oh, way too hard there. Gets it over to Lockie Rose, though, and that'll be... it's corner. It's a corner here. Corner here for Macarthur. Way-oh. Amy Wild says thoughts on the red card. If you want my live reaction, you should go back about 5 minutes because my live reaction will tell you everything. my live reaction will tell you everything, man. Absolute horseshit. All right, so corner here from Macarthur. If Macarthur win this game, I'm sorry. I don't believe they were the better team. I don't believe it. And you can't say, if they dominate this next 20 minutes, that's great. But they wouldn't have dominated the next 20 minutes if there wasn't a red card. Wellington now have to go into complete, regression mode and just remove their attacking ability. And they were up 1-0. I'm sorry, the game was ruined. The game was ruined by a poor decision, by a very, very poor decision there. Oh, that's a free kick. Free kick to Wellington. I now want Wellington to win. I kind of wanted Macarthur to win originally, but now I want Wellington to win because of how bullshit that was. But it's not going to happen because Wellington don't have the ability to push forward now. They took off Ulysses Devere. They took off Devere because of what happened. But they shouldn't have needed to. They should not have needed to. Pato Cat's in here. He's getting around and he doesn't like the old buddy. He says Martin V.A. Arthur. Yeah, Martin V.A. Arthur. Well, fair enough. Sathian says Macarthur is chicken. Well, don't know, but okay. Zachary Yohana says, hi all. Hello, mate. How you doing? All right, so 20 minutes to go here, and it is 1-1. Still a long way to go here. Maybe see a sneaky justice goal. Maybe see a sneaky justice goal for Wellington on behalf of how bloody bullshit that decision was just then. 5 likes away from 80, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe if you're new around here. We're here every single day doing basketball, doing bloody A-League, doing everything. Obviously, this is the only A-League game this weekend outside of yesterday, but no more A-League games this weekend. But, it's been a good game. I've enjoyed the game up until it got ruined. I've enjoyed the game up until it got ruined by a bullshit decision there. But, hey, thank you very much, Matt Brooks, for subscribing. Appreciate you, mate. Oh, no, it's got a Macarthur thing on the back as well. It's got a Macarthur thing as well. Salvador says, you think Macarthur can goal? Yes, mate. I think Macarthur will goal. Ungood Manarang says, come on home, focus and beat them. Don't want to fixed by Mafia. Please don't spam, though. Please don't spam, though. DJ Burn says, put your bells away, you lucky rats. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like him. Please don't spam, Ungal. You're going to have to get timed out, my dude, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you're going to have to get timed out. No spamming, please. Alrighty, here we go. 18 minutes left here. Wellington here on the attack, though. And that's going to be corner. No. Good defense there from Macarthur to get that one away. And, Wellington here still with the ball in the corner. They're going to whip it in. No. Oh, it's going to stay in, actually. Maybe free kick. Oh, that's a throw in here for Wellington. Daniel Burns TV says, this reminds me of Man United and Liverpool getting all the decisions. I'd say more so Liverpool. Actually, no, United too. Yeah, Liverpool mainly, though. Liverpool mainly. But they've been screwed, actually, a couple of times recently. I got a little bit screwed a couple of times recently, which is good. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, Wellington. Wellington with a chance. Oh, that's a corner. That's a corner. Oh, yeah. That's a corner for Wellington. Can we see a sneaky goal here, despite the fact that they are down a man? Can we see a sneaky goal here for the old Phoenix? That would be awesome to see. Macarthur has 17 shots, 5 on target. And Wellington have had 10 shots, 3 on target. A lot of shots off target for both teams, to be completely honest with you. Let's have a look at corners-wise. How many corners have there been? 2 corners for Macarthur and 6 corners for Wellington. Lots of corners here for Wellington this game. They had a lot in that first half, actually. A lot in the first half. All right, here we go. Wellington here from the corner. He whips it in. And chance! Oh, chance for Wellington, though. It's going to come away here for Macarthur. No, it won't. It'll go back there for Wellington. And it's in the box. Wellington! Oh, penalty! Oh, man, that was close. He wasn't asking for one. I might be wrong there. I thought he was getting a penalty there. But I don't think they called not against it. That's a yellow card. You're an idiot. That's a yellow card there for Wellington. David Ball. JB Telling says, no, wait. No. Sorry. I thought from first glance I thought it was, but it's not. I want to have a look at it again, though, but no, it's not. So 16 minutes left here. You would have said no way regardless, though. Eddie Betts, the big man. Eddie Betts says hi. Hello, Eddie Betts. How you doing, mate? So 16 minutes left here. Salvador says penalty. No penalty. No penalty. Let's have a look at this one. Here we go. Now we're going to have a look at this one. And, no, maybe not. He withdrew the leg, so maybe David Ball was trying to go down to try and make it look like it, but at first glance, it looks like it. First glance, it straight up looks like it. Alrighty, so Macarthur here with the ball. They're inside the attacking half right now. We're going to see some more attacking here from Macarthur with the red card for Wellington Phoenix, even though it's a bullshit red card. Gustavo says, I got this under 2.5. Well, you're a crazy man. Oh, Chansey. Oh, good defense there from Wellington. And that's going to be a free kick, maybe. Oh, Macarthur. Oh, Benyat. Oh, yeah. Sushayeta goes off for Tommy Orr, by the way. Tommy Orr will come on. Eamon Wild says, A-League referee and VAR is a complete joke. VAR, nothing wrong with the VAR for that performance. That was not the VAR's fault. They just gave him notice of it, and then he made the decision to give it a red card. That is not the VAR's fault. That is the referee's fault 100%. 0% of that goes down on blame to VAR. They do not give the red card. They just advise there is something you should have a look at because there is a potential for something. Bob Reed says, let's go Phoenix. All right, Macarthur here with the ball. They're going to get this ball to the left-hand side here. Can they whip it in? Maybe get a corner if they're lucky. Chance here. Oh, that's going to be corner. No, it's going to be last touch off Tommy Orr. Poor chance there from Tommy Orr. Ben Cook says, can you think of one sport where there are consistently good refs? Rugby union's usually pretty good, but it's still got its inadequacies. Basketball's very poor. NFL, we were seeing last year, was quite poor. Baseball is the worst. Baseball is dead set the worst. But yeah, not really, man. You know, that's why every stream we do on here, people always complain about the refs, but this one is fair, though. Like, this one is a dead set fair call in this game. Usually I say, like, stop blaming the refs, but this one is 100%. 100% the refs. Oh, Macarthur here, Tommy Orr. No, that's going to come back here for Macarthur. No, Wellington here still in their own little area. That's dangerous play there for them, though. That's dangerous play there for them, though. Gee whiz. Scary stuff. Digital Bird TV says VAR is the best invention, except the refs have seriously finished it, I think. No, I wouldn't agree with that. VAR is still dodgy, but just in regards to this game specifically. When it comes to like offsides, it's a little bit too overused. Penalties, fair enough, but the card wasn't his fault. Well, the card wasn't VAR's fault. Alrighty, here we go. Macarthur here with the ball. Beniat gets the ball to the right-hand side. Oh, Lachlan Rose here. Cuts in underneath. Oh, that's a corner. No, it's not a corner. Good save, actually. I thought it was going to go for a corner, but it won't be. So Rose actually passed the ball for once in his life, but it does go straight to the keeper. JB21 says, you're such a good streamer. You actually detail us so much. That's all good, man. We are always here, man. Always here having a good laugh. So if you haven't subscribed yet to everyone out there, hit that subscribe button. And obviously smack that thumbs up button as well. Alrighty. Salvador says, please, one goal, anyone. I think that definitely will be a goal, yeah. I think that definitely will be a goal here. I think Macarthur, if anyone, though, Wellington, they have a red card. They shouldn't be scoring. But that'd be justice for them to go down and lose 2-1. ADL says, well, the 76ers and Nuggets game is set to be postponed after they won't have 7 players for tomorrow's game after Seth Curry tested positive in the first quarter in the game against the Nets. For shitnell's sake. Shit, man. All right, so free kick there for Wellington Phoenix. They're inside. Oh, over the top. Chance here, Wellington Phoenix. Oh, damn. Son, Devlin nearly had a chance. All right, Macarthur going down the left-hand side. Macarthur pushing up here. They're inside the attack. They're going to push this ball down the left-hand side. Boot that one down. What are you doing? Selfish. Selfish. Should have passed that ball down the left-hand side. He was away, one-on-one, out the edge. Will not do it, though. All righty, Beniat gets the ball to the right-hand side. Ivan Franjic gets into Lachlan Rose. Lachlan Rose gets it back to Beniat. Back to Lachlan Rose. Here we go. Rose gets it outside. Looking for something. Nothing really going on here too much. Gets it to Lachlan Rose. That's a free kick. That's got to be a free kick. Oh, waves off in a hurry there. And that's going to be a throw in here for Wellington. But she's close. She's close here. 12 minutes left here. Very enjoyable game to watch, even though it's been kind of ruined. But I think that's a free kick. I still think Devlin puts his leg back there. but he does dive a little bit. But I think Devlin does put his leg back. Capman says VAR better than the bunker. VAR and the bunker is the exact same thing. And that will come away here for Macarthur. No, nice work there by Soterio to stop that one. So Wellington here going down the right-hand side. They do look fit right now. They do look raring to go. They're still happy to keep having a crack despite being down a man. I'm not too sure what that was there from Macarthur. He could have easily got that ball there. Joseph Nazari says it will end in a draw. I'm not sure, man. 11 minutes to go. Plenty of time here for both teams to score, and both teams are still attacking. Both teams are still attacking right now. Sathian says referee fixed score match. Oh my God, another person complaining about fixed. Another. Why is it A-League? We don't get anyone claiming fixed in any sport besides A-League streams. A-League streams every single game. It's always fixed. It's always fixed. There's always at least one person complaining about fixed game in every A-League stream. I don't think there's actually legitimately been an A-League stream without someone claiming fixed. So 10.5 minutes to go here. Here we go. Go down the left-hand side here for Macarthur. Good ball. Good ball. He's going to push it down the left-hand corner. They need to be pushing forward more here, Macarthur. They need to be really putting more men forward. They've got a red card for Wellington. Why are you not actually pushing forward a lot more? Here we go. Macarthur inside the box here. Oh, good play there. Good play there by Tommy Orr. Gets it inside here for Macarthur. No, good defense there. But Ivan Franjic here, still in the box though. He will get the ball here on the side. They need to push forward more. They need to make sure that they hold the ball for the rest of the game here. They need to make sure that they've got the ball with the rest of the game, and they're just not doing that just yet. But, oh, chance here. Oh! Chance, but it will go side. It will go to the side there. Will be a goal kick from Danny John Rowe. Will miss that one. He will miss that one. Ben Cook says, would you say it's better for the Phoenix to sit back and settle for the draw or push forward for the win but risk a goal conceded? Sit back for the draw. You lost a red card. It was a bullshit red card, but it is what it is. You just have to take it for what it is. So, it's a red card. You sit back, you play for the draw here. But then again, because if you, look, You obviously are encouraging them and inviting them to score because they will have all the ball, but you also have every man behind the ball, so you shouldn't be conceding. When you actually have a red card, usually it's actually a lot better defensively for you, unless you're behind. If you're behind, you still need to try and score, so it's not great. But if you're drawing and you're happy to take the draw, you more than likely will get the draw. If you're winning, you're still more than likely to get the win, unless you mess up badly. Oh, that's a corner. Oh, no, that is a goal kick. That was stupid. That was actually ridiculous. JP21 says, tell Rose stop being selfish. He's been really ridiculously selfish here. But, he's still been the most active. Milligan's coming on here. So Meredith is going to come off here for Roos. Roos will come on here for Macarthur. They are bringing on a lot. They're bringing on some attackers here. They're bringing on some attack and prowess with 9 minutes to go here. They're looking to get a little bit pushing forward here. Dasmate says a draw is better than a loss. Exactly right, but Wellington, I believe, deserved to win this game because they were up and comfortably controlling the game, up 1-0 before that red card. Up 1-0 before that red card, they were comfortable. They were relatively comfortable. So it is unfortunately a big loss here, considering that I don't believe it's justified. JB21 says Milligan should put some balls in the box. Sport Reaction says Australian soccer team will be good soon with the diversity of people. Give it 10 years. Give it 10 years before we start getting good on the international stage again. Apparently, we are bidding for that World Cup, so that'd be good. But here we go. Milligan here. Milligan's going to push forward. And has Milligan been on the whole game, by the way? If he has, that's outrageous because I don't think I've said his name once. He's done nothing in this game. Otherwise, he's just come on, hasn't he? Surely he's just come on. If Mac FC win, it'll be a controversial win. Mac FC win or draw. It's a controversial win or draw. And chance here. Oh, corner maybe. Corner. Oh, no. How did that hit? It hit the flag and... Oh, that's a free kick. That's a yellow card too. That's got to be a yellow card. Devlin, you're a yellow card idiot, mate. You're a yellow card idiot. 7 minutes to go here. It's a really good whip-in opportunity here for Macarthur. While we wait for the free kick, subscribe if you're new around here. Go down there, hit that red button. It is free. We're here every single day. So you got the chance to do it right damn well now. But it's a free kick here for Macarthur from the corner. And good opportunity here. Very good opportunity. Sathian says, referee bet Macarthur. No. So Devlin with the yellow card. Lots of cards in this game, actually. Lots of cards in the game. JB21 says, Banyat here on the free kick. Can he whip it in and can he push it inside? Chance here. There's actually, I'd put this at the edge of the box here. I'll push this back to the edge of the box. He's in the corner, but I'll push back to the edge of the box. Then they obviously go off the line. They mess up their defense. I would have given it to Franjic. Oh, chance! Corner maybe, or goal kick. Goal kick. Wow. I would have put that onto the edge of the box because he was open by himself. Dita Burns says Devlin on FIFA has the dives and tackles trait. I think I can tell. Fair enough after what we just seen. I would have passed that back here to the edge of the box to Franjic. That was a bad decision there, in my opinion. But then again, it was a pretty relatively free header there for Roos. Roos was pretty much the only one up there and ready to go, but he didn't do anything with it, unfortunately. So, that was a little bit disappointing there. Roos got brought on to score a goal, and that's what he puts up. Ooh, not great. Not great. All right, so 5.5 minutes left here, guys. Still 1-1. Bob Reese says Phoenix FC, woohoo. Well, there's not much to woohoo right now. But they have been unfairly done here. Franjic will head that ball. Oh, that's a yellow for sure. That's a high foot there. I think Redenton is making a bit of a meal of this, though. I think Redenton is... No, I don't think it was a strong boot. I don't know if he got hit as much as he's making it out to be. It's a foul, but I don't think he got hit anywhere near as much as he's making it out to be. Ivan Franjic is quite decent with long shots as well. Ivan Franjic has been good. Or he connected with him, but he's making it a big deal when it wasn't really that big of a deal. That's not... yeah, come on, man. Get up. Come on, bros. DJ Burns TV says, that's right, yeah, Ivan Franjic is quite decent. He's probably been the best player in the game so far. Kevin says, oh, it must be real serious here because he's still down here, Redenton. It didn't look like it connected with him anywhere near as much as it probably did. Can't Macarthur make a goal? They can, but it's tough because Wellington have a red card, so they obviously have all their men behind the ball right now. They have all the men behind the ball right now. So I think there's probably going to be a good 5-6 minutes. I think there could honestly be six minutes added on here. There genuinely could be about 6 minutes because there's been a lot of stoppage. And especially with this one right now. Yeah, there's no way this is anything more. Kurtman says, why do football players always fake injuries? I don't think this is fake. You wouldn't be down this long. I understand if it was like maybe 10 seconds or so, but when you're down this long, it's not fake. Sport Reaction says, soccer fake injuries are the worst. They are, but I don't think this one's that one. He's still sitting down. He's still getting adhered to, so I'm not too sure how fake this one is. Salvador says, sad can't goal. They are by time. No, disagree. I don't think he's buying time right now because this gets added on as extra time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And it's not like Macarthur have really the dominance right now. If it was like, if Macarthur had the momentum right now, you'd be like, sorry, Boz. Bosnich is saying, if you send off Roofer, why don't you send off Macarthur for that? I'm not too sure why. If he send off Roofer, I don't think that's a red. That's not a red card. Why are you Bosnich? What are you talking about, mate? That's not a red card. Like, come on, man, calm down. DJ Burns TV says, to be fair, Macarthur did something to the Raw didn't when City got the red, and that's go on the front foot and go all out for a goal or two. Disagree. When City got the red card, actually, when did the red card happen? Brisbane Roar were the better team for the last 20 minutes. They were the team attacking for the last 20 minutes, but in the same sense, I agree with you in some form. Lachlan Rose is flying down this right wing right now. He's flying down this right wing right now. Eric Rodriguez says, I don't watch the Australian Soccer League. Who are the top teams? Sydney FC. Hold on 1 second here. 87.5 minutes ago. Sorry, 87.5 minutes gone. 2.5 minutes left of normal time, but Wellington here on the back foot. Franjic here. He's going to whip it in. No. Gets it back. Sydney FC. Wellington Phoenix, not too great in the season so far, though. Melbourne City, not so great this season so far, though. Brisbane Roar will be up there this year. Western United, maybe. I haven't seen enough this year to know who. Corner here, though. Oh, no, corner. We'll get a corner here for Macarthur. 3 corners on the day. This is Western City Wanderers on top. Yeah, but there's no way on earth you could say they're the best. No, they're not on top. No, they're not. They lost the first game, and they won yesterday, but Mariners have won 2 games. What are you talking about? No, they're not. DJ Burns TV says Brisbane had the ball, but only made 2 major chances. Yeah, but they still pushed forward, though. They still dominated. I know, they just don't have the strikers, mate. They don't have the attacks. Banyard! Oh! Chance, but my goodness me, it doesn't happen for him, but there was a chance there for Macarthur. As it says at the end of the season, I think we both know after what we witnessed last night and also the game against Macarthur, that's not happening. I think we both are very well aware that that is not happening. So 1 minute to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. This is the last A-League game of the weekend. We will be back next weekend for some massive A-League games. So Jean-Ro, going to get that ball to the right-hand side here. He's going to whip it in. Tommy Orr, why is he not whipping it in? He was very open there. They're playing a little bit strangely here, Macarthur. Chance! Oh! Corner. That's going to be a corner. So 4 corners here for Macarthur. 4 corners so far for Macarthur. It's 1-1, and it's 1 minute left here of regulation time. Okay, Bezos, are you living alone right now? No. And it's another corner. So that's 5 corners now. Another corner here. Can Macarthur win this game late? Can Macarthur win this game late? Let me know in the chat, guys, what you think will happen. Do you think Wellington can hold out here, or do you think Derbyshire puts his head onto a goal? Oh, Macarthur, good ball in. Oh, it's still in, and that's going to be a free kick, I think. I think it's a free kick. No, offside? What? Oh, how was the flag up immediately, though? How was the flag up immediately? It was from the corner. Kate Patterson, none of your business, mate. DJ Burns TV says, apparently people last night were leaving Brisbane City to go up north to the Sunshine Coast to avoid lockdown. Well, fair enough. Bob Reed says, Phoenix 2-1. Nah, Phoenix aren't winning this game, mate. Oh, 6 minutes. I told you. I said 6 minutes would get added on, and 6 minutes has been added on. So plenty of time here. Phoenix aren't winning this game, mate. If anyone's winning, it's Macarthur. The way this game's finishing up, it's Macarthur. Oh, ball bent out of play. Oh, okay, thanks, mate. So 6 minutes at a time here. David Ball comes off for Wayne. And Louis Fenton will come on here for the Phoenix as well. And McGarry will go off there. So this will be a goal kick here. And there we here. Macarthur get the ball back again. Going down the left-hand side. I'm feeling a miracle here. It will be controversial, but I'm feeling a miracle here for Macarthur. I'm feeling like something could happen. I'm feeling like something could happen here for Macarthur. 5 minutes added, 5 minutes extra here. There's obviously, we're 91 minutes in. And Macarthur pushing forward right now. Could we see the first last-minute goal of the season? Lock and Rose gives it back here to Benyart. Benyart whips it in. Oh, good clearance, though. Good clearance. And it's still going to be Wellington clearing the ball away. And it goes down the left-hand side, but it's going to come away from Macarthur. Bob Reed, man, don't troll, please. People are actually watching this stream to know what's actually going on. So don't troll about goal, otherwise we will get timed out. So 92nd minute here. There's still 4 minutes extra to go here, guys. 4.5 minutes extra to go here. And Ivan Franjic pushing forward. He gets out to the left-hand side. Chance if he whips it in. Oh, it comes away. It's a good clearance away there. Geez, this is just them pumping the ball in. This is just them peppering the ball in right now. Macarthur inside the centre. He's going to have a shot. Oh! Milligan with a crack, but he will miss it. So it's still 4 minutes to go here, guys. 4 minutes to go. Dina Burns TV says, I hope Wellington do the Jose encounter and shove it up their noses. Well, it wouldn't be a surprise, but it would be a surprise too, because Wellington haven't been doing jack shit, to be honest with you, in this after that red card. And fair enough, you know. Their hearts would be bloody broken after that red card, realistically. But so 4 minutes left here, guys. 4 minutes left. We all know miracles in sport. Anything can happen right now. There is still 4 minutes to go here of the game. 4 minutes to go here. And Macarthur are just attacking. Gustavo says, your reactions give me heart attacks. I give me heart attacks, mate. You know, we'll have probably a heart attack on stream one day. I get that crazy. You should have seen the Bulls game. Alrighty, here we go. They're going down the right-hand side here. Lock and Rose here. Out around the box. Lock and Rose inside the box. He gets inside the box. He's going to whip it across. Chance here. Oh, no. Poor shot, but that was an opportunity and a half there for Macarthur. Danny Jonro, man, you get a good connection on that. It's probably a goal. Have a good one, Cade. Wow, that could have been a goal there. Lock and Rose with a little bit of magic there, getting inside. Unfortunately, the touch there was bad. And then Genre, unfortunately, didn't get any connection on it. Wow. But still Macarthur with the ball here. They get down the right-hand side. It's going to come away here for Wellington. No, it's going to come back here for Macarthur. Still 3 minutes added on here, guys. Still 3 minutes to go here of added time. Lock and Rose driving down the side. They're pushing forward here. Genre whips it in. In chance. Oh, off the post! Off the post! From Derbyshire. Off the post from Derbyshire. Oh my God. Derbyshire hits the post. Oh my God. That was a great opportunity there. But wow. There's so many opportunities here last minute here for Macarthur. But that was just a little bit too high. I think keeper has it anyway. But wow. That is they're still going to have 2 minutes to go here. They can't make a change here. They're checking here on the keeper. There's only 2 minutes left here, but this extra 2 minutes, they're going to add another 2.5 minutes here if he doesn't get up. They can't make a change right now. So he has to stay out there, Marinovic. He has to stay out there. There's only 2 minutes left here, but they're going to have to add on an extra, so far, 45 seconds. There's only 45 seconds to go. Sorry, there's a minute and a half to go, but they're going to have to put in another minute on now. They've got a minute. They're going to have to add on a minute and a half now. So we'll go through 96 minutes, and we'll probably see until the 98-minute mark. We'll probably see around to the 98-minute mark at this point. He can't really kick this right now. You know, he can't really get this. He's injured. He's not looking the goods. Right now. So Macarthur, if they get a shot into the right-hand corner or something like that, yeah, he can't kick it. So they've brought it back here for Wellington. I'm assuming they're going to add in a minute and a half. But, yeah, you have no idea how long it's going to be now. We may actually genuinely get to the 100th minute at this rate. So Wellington here, kick that ball down the left-hand side. Comes away from Macarthur, though. Macarthur just need a good shot on goal to get it past the keeper here because he's injured right now. He's not having a good time. Macarthur just need a shot on target to win this one right now because he is not looking the goods right now, the keeper, and that's going to be cleared away there from Wellington. It's going to be Macarthur's ball here still. Oh, chance for Macarthur. That's going to be a free kick. I don't agree with that one. But Wellington's still going forward fast here. Why? What are you doing, Wellington? The chance here on the counter. Wellington with the counter chance. Oh, Wellington's still on the counter chance here. They're trying to win this game here still. It's going to be a corner. Corner here for Wellington. Corner here for Wellington. Wowee. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already subscribed and you're around here. But corner here for Wellington. Can they sneak it late on? 96 minutes have gone, but there's a minute and a half that will probably have to be added on here. You never know how long it's going to be added on here. We don't know when the final whistle will be blown because of how long there was wasting time during. They are just sitting in the corner here. Wow, they are just going to sit in the corner here. Well, what's the point of that play then? Macarthur will get out of it here, and that's going to be a goal kick. Going to be a goal kick, so Macarthur have to be quick here. 96 minutes have gone. You don't know how long there is to go. You have no idea how long there is to go. They get this ball through. They're going to just pump this ball down long. They've probably got plenty of time to move this ball, though. Down the left-hand side. No, it's Macarthur still going down the right-hand side. They get over the top here. And that's going to be cleared away there by Wellington. But Macarthur here still attacking. They're pushing forward right now. They're still pushing forward. Getting it across the left-hand side. 40 seconds overtime here. But there has plenty of time to be still added on here. And they're driving forward. He keeps it in. That's a corner, maybe. Corner. Corner here for Macarthur. Corner here for Macarthur. Referee's discretion is what we're in right now. Referee's discretion. Can Macarthur provide a miracle last seconds here? Can they provide a miracle? Tommy Orr whips it in. And, chance here. Oh, it's another corner. Oh, it's over. I don't agree with that. If that's a corner, that should be game on. I'm sorry, but this referee's bad. They're calling a penalty here, I think. Yeah, you've only played 1 minute more here. This referee shouldn't get another game. This referee shouldn't get another game here. I'm sorry, but that was only a minute played more. There was probably a good 2 minutes to play. You've gone a minute too short here, ref. I'm sorry, but the referee ruined this game. I'm kind of shocked here, lads, because firstly, he gave a red card that shouldn't have been a red card. And secondly, he's just called the end of the game about a minute early. When there should have been a corner there for Macarthur again. There should have been a corner for Macarthur. So that's the end of the game, guys. That's all finished up. Wow. I just think that was a very, very poor performance there by the referee. I don't usually complain about referee. I couldn't care less. I'm a Raw fan. But Wellington would be fuming that they didn't, obviously, they got that red card, which was a bullshit red card. Absolutely ridiculous red card. And Macarthur would be fuming because they should have had a corner there at the end. They should have had a corner. They should have had probably 8-9 minutes, and it was only 6. But because of an injury, they wasted 2 minutes' time, and then they took a minute off that extra time. So I have absolutely no idea what that ref is doing. That referee is an alcoholic. He is a drunk because that was just stupid. Like that was just genuinely ridiculous. But to sum that game up, man, I think Wellington, they were the better team for 60 minutes until they got red carded, 65 minutes until they got red carded. They would be fuming that they didn't obviously win the game. They probably deserved to win the game, but the last few minutes, obviously Macarthur dominated for the final 25 minutes. The red card, which is bullshit. You can't argue it. It's not a red card. No one thinks it's a red card. Probably one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in this sport, in this league specifically. But, then Macarthur go on, they score a goal quickly, and then Macarthur get robbed of a chance to win, So Wellington get robbed, and then Macarthur get robbed. At least both teams got robbed, I guess, but I hate to see it, but I think the Macarthur were the same team as they played against the Mariners, but a little bit better. They were obviously dominated the ball a lot, but it didn't really do much with the ball. Lachlan Rose needs to learn how to pass the ball more and stop just holding the ball the whole time. I think that he's a good player, but he needs to diversify his game and move the ball around a bit more. I think that the midfield for the Macarthur was okay, but just their strikers again. Derbyshire hit the post on the end there, the 90th minute. In regards to Wellington, I think they just got unlucky. I think they were comfortable. They probably would have easily won that 1-0, 2-0 if the game had kept going like the Mariners did last week against Macarthur. But then that red card that was bullshit got shown, and unfortunately the Wellington Phoenix gave away a goal straight away, and they had to hold out for a draw in the end. De Vere obviously had to come off early there. He didn't really get too much of an opportunity, and David Ball scored the goal, but yeah, I think both teams can complain about the ref here. I think both teams can complain about how poor the refereeing was in this one. But I'm going to jump off for now, guys. Obviously, we're here every single day, so obviously subscribe if you are new around here, guys. We smack out content all the time, so hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up button. We're doing clips on BK Clips as of 1st of February, but I'm going to start putting some on the channel for now. Tomorrow, guys, we've got 3 NBA games. 3 NBA games. Let me have a look quickly what the NBA games are so I can tell you. Let's go on to BKR Sport. And then the community. Let's go to the community. 1 second, community. All right, so tomorrow's games, guys, on the stream. We will be doing... oh, it's not even coming up here for me. It's not even coming up for me, but we are doing 3. Oh, here we go. So we're going to be doing Charlotte Hornets and Atlanta Hawks, the Philadelphia 76ers and Denver Nuggets, and also the Sacramento Kings and Portland Trailblazers. So that's the 3 games we're doing tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you as always. I will see you guys tomorrow, and also for the A-League, I'll see you guys next Friday. We're going to have an A-League video, though, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Sydney time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.